1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's the final days of their American 250 celebration. Don't miss July 4th savings on 250 new Chevys. It's the Stingray 250 event. Plus, go see them on the 4th of July from 11 to 3. They have live alligator wrestling, bucking mechanical alligator, hot dogs, and special guest DJ, Plant City's own DJ Tyler White from Love on the Spectrum. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Progressive knows you could have easily taken the freeway, but you took the scenic route to see a waterfall and an oddly busy boiled peanut stand. Discovering the unexpected is exactly why you bought an RV, so protect it with a bundle from Progressive. Because although you may be 3 hours behind schedule, you're 6 jars of jam richer and possibly enrolled in a butter churning workshop. Switch to Progressive and protect your RV, boat, or motorcycle by bundling with your home and auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And right now, new mattresses start at $1,500 during our 4th of July sale. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's In Your Face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Look, but if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer, I want to see what he'll say next.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Thank you very much to Senning Show, JP, the Mike Calta After Show with Johnny B, the Mike Calta Show itself. For setting us up today. It's up to us to bring you home. And we will. Safely, even. He's Maurice. My name is Drew. And this is Drew Garabo Live. A few ways that you may turn your passive listening experience into an active listening experience. You can go to YouTube. A lot of people do that. Love y'all. Big Doug Millionaire, Nancy, Gershie. Gershie, what up? Stephanie from the 863. Bevy Birchwood, the usual cast of regulars, Corey Puckett, 87, including the people I have blocked. It's nothing personal. It's just my viewing experience is better not having to read your comments. That's all. You don't have to take it personally unless you really, really want to. And if you do, that is certainly your prerogative. We should all mute and block the people who diminish our enjoyment of our online experience.
Gone like that, Drew. Bam.
Boom.
I don't need you.
Nope. You may join the show by telephone. If you have something that has just been burning up your mind for the entire weekend and you need to get it off that proverbial chest of yours, by all means. 800 771 1025. That's 800-771-1025. There's no screener. You'll just be on hold until you're not. It can be a bit confusing and awkward, which fits right into this radio program, which is a confusing and awkward radio program. I'm not going to bury the lead. I'll get to the Johnny B experience in moments. I just want to encourage you to check out my Instagram or the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. That's what I prefer, because when you share it there, somehow I get bonus money through Facebook or Meta or something. So
look at you.
If you want to do it there, that's cool.
An influencer.
I guess so. There are already like 70,000 views on this thing. So I've been an ambassador for Busch Gardens and Adventure Island for about 13, 14 years now. When I was on the Morning X on 97X, they gave me a card, and that card granted me plus 4 people admission to the parks any day or every day if I cared to do that. I mean, if you have a screw loose and you have nothing to do but go to theme parks every day, sounds like a pretty good life. But I use it to take people usually to Busch Gardens, rarely Adventure Island, one occasion SeaWorld. It gets me to Sesame Place in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, which I haven't used yet, but I certainly plan on it. And on Sunday, yesterday, my girlfriend, Sarah, love of my life, wanted to take her son and his wife and their son, Noah, to Adventure Island. Not Busch Gardens, but Adventure Island, which at first I was like, oh, man. But then I thought, would I rather have access to water that I can get in, or would I rather walk around Busch Gardens on a very hot and sweaty Sunday? Okay, Adventure Island's a no-brainer.
Sure.
And normally, just so you know, when I take families, which I love doing, you can email me or reach out on social media or whatever, I insist on weekdays only. It's just a lot easier for me. It is also a lot less stressful for me because the crowds during the summer tend to be a bit, as the kids say, thick. That is definitely foreshadowing. So they wanted to go to Adventure Island yesterday, and I was like, cool, I'll do anything for Sarah, and I love her son and his family, and they've been through it lately, not putting their business out there, but they've just been through it. And so we met up. When I say that the line to park at Adventure Island was out to McKinley and bent around a little bit, I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. During the summer, there were 2 separate times within the past 10 years where myself and the group I was meeting called each other as we were both backed up over a mile and a half on Bush Boulevard just to get to McKinley, and said, hey, maybe today's not the day. And we backed out. The line didn't really skeeve me out too much, didn't make me think we should cancel the trip. We rode in separate cars so that Sarah and I could leave whenever we were done and the kids could stay and enjoy their day. So we get through the parking situation, find a place to park, one of the last places to park in the Adventure Island parking lot before they open up the overflow parking, which I got to know this. I don't know the answer to this. If someone could answer with authority, do they charge you for overflow parking when you're in overflow parking? I don't see any way for them to do so because they make you park in overflow parking before you can even get to the place where you pay for parking. And to me, it doesn't seem fair that they would make you pay for parking if you're in overflow parking because you got to hoof it quite a distance to the front gate.
It's still parking, Drew.
It is, and maybe they still do get you. I don't know.
Somebody got to clean that concrete.
Somebody
got to draw them lines.
It's grass.
Or then if you get paid, you pay, you're a sucker.
So we get out of the car and we start walking to the entrance of Adventure Island. And as we're walking to the entrance, Sarah goes, "Is that line just to get in?" And this is where the visual would really help because there was a line of people out the front gate, curving around here, and then down one of the aisles that people can park in. There must have been 250 to 300 people in front of us just to get into the park. Now, at that point, again, had it been any other group other than my beautiful girlfriend and her amazing family, I probably would have gone, hey, maybe we want to do this another day, but I was in it to win it. I'm like, we're doing this. And so the line went pretty quickly. If you go to the theme parks in our area on the weekend, be very aware that those lines are going to be beyond thick. That is all. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hey, guys. Love your show. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to kick back to Friday. I tried to get through, but it wasn't easy. You were talking about Jaws, and it reminded me of the movie Aliens, which you brought up also. So I saw both of them when I was a teenager. Before I went, I read the books. The books scared the crap out of me.
Did you read the book? So that's what you wanted to tell us. So, I mean, I'm glad that was burning all weekend, but that's the books scared you.
Yeah, I mean, they were really cool, but I mean, I was a kid, so
cool. Neat.
Anyways, okay, I'll let you go. You guys stay healthy, okay?
You said that already. Do you remember who wrote the book, Jaws?
Bentley?
Peter Benchley, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And a fantastic novel that I also read before I saw the movie, and like you, scared the crap out of me. Did you ever read any of Stephen King stuff before his movies, like It or Cujo or Pet Sematary or any of those?
Yeah, I did. I read Pet Sematary, and that was pretty out there too. So,
oh, dude, I tell you, they did a really good job with that movie, though. Like the movie Pet Sematary, of all of Stephen King's adaptations, Pet Sematary is one of the best ones.
Certainly one of the creepiest.
Yes, sometimes dead is better. Oh, it's good. All right, so the moment you've been waiting for, I assume. Not here to rehash the entire drama. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
What happened?
If you missed it, just go back to last Thursday's Mike Calta show, I believe, the 9 o'clock hour. They reset it. They played some audio. I weighed in. Johnny B weighed in. And I think that'll give you the most complete picture of what happened. So, again, not to rehash it, but I made some short-sighted, unnecessary, insensitive comments that ended up ruffling some feathers around here. That's really all you needed to know. And as a result, Johnny B was very justifiably pissed off at me, upset with me, disappointed with me, whatever we want to word it. But we already had tickets to go see him in Auburndale because that's where Sarah's mom lives. And Sarah's mom's a big Johnny B fan. And he was going to perform at the they live in a mobile home park, and they've got a clubhouse up there. And I guess they have a monthly thing where sometimes they have bands and sometimes they have karaoke or whatever. And this particular month, they did a comedy show. And so I was going into it, if nothing else, I wanted to see how different comedians deliver their jokes. The content wasn't really as important to me because I'm going to deliver different content than those three comedians. I just wanted to view like how they do it. Like when I first saw you, Maurice, at Side Splitters, your material's great, but I'm more interested in the mechanics of what comedians do on stage, how they tell stories, how they tell jokes, what gets laughs, callbacks, all that good stuff. So I went into this going, A, I hope Johnny doesn't see me. B, I want to see how these three comedians do their act. And so when I say that Saturday was a day of driving, Saturday was a day of driving.
Talk to me.
We woke up at Volcano Bay. Sarah's daughter was not feeling well. It was a task to get her to the car. And then we stopped and got breakfast at this little bagel joint called the Salty Donut. They also have donuts. They don't have bagels. They just have donuts. We got breakfast sandwiches. It cost $70 for breakfast. Insane. Hit the road. Went to Lakeland to drop her off. Had to drive to Largo to go celebrate the marriage of two really good friends of ours. We got to see the Senningses, got to see St. Pete, Sam, and Alex, and so we hung out there, and then had to go from Largo to Auburndale for the comedy show. So that was some driving. We drove out to Auburndale. We got a seat, sat down. First opener for Johnny B was this really old lady, and when I say really old lady, I mean 75. She was seemed like a delightful young lady. And I didn't really learn too much other than if I am going to tell stories to keep them a bit concise. That is what I learned from her routine. I tried to learn something from everybody.
Now, was she a legitimate comic, or did they pull her from the crowd?
That is a great question. I believe she is a quote-unquote legit comic.
All right, gotcha.
She said she was from Venice. She said she'd done comedy before. And she got some laughs. And then the second guy went, and he got some laughs. And I was paying attention to – he did this thing, and this is a thing comedians do, not all of them. And I don't know what the term for this is, Maurice, but like let's say I'm doing a routine. I'm like, I got married recently. I've been married for a year, and my wife, she blah, blah, blah. You deliver the punchline, and then you go back. Yeah, I've been married for a year. And then you go to your next joke. Like it's almost like you're keeping it linear, if that makes sense. Like you keep going back to what you just said so you can set up the next thing. Does that make any sense at all?
So he does a joke about his wife.
Yeah. And then like goes back to, I got married recently, and I don't know. It was like this like almost plotting points on a map and then keep going back here to get to here.
That's called hack.
Okay, thank you. That's what.
If you're a professional comedian, you just tell a damn joke and move on to the next.
Look, I don't
you don't
know.
have to keep resetting.
I'm learning.
If you have to keep resetting, you're doing a poor job of telling the narrative.
Okay, well, fine.
I'm just giving you the word you asked.
I'm learning.
Hack.
Okay, I'm learning.
Beginner, rook.
All right. I'm doing 5 minutes of comedy at the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam coming up on August 8th. MoComedyJam.com to get your tickets, and I'm just learning all I can. I've never done it before. I want to see how different people do things.
It's not a TED Talk; it's a comedy.
Okay, and so then then Johnny B takes the stage. And we're way back. Like I know he can't see me, so I'm like, okay, good. I don't want to throw him off. I don't want if he doesn't want me there. I don't want him looking, going, God damn, Drew Garabo's here, and that messing up his crap. So what I was paying attention to most was his demeanor, his style, his delivery, and all flawless. The man is whatever you say about him, Maurice, whatever you think about him.
Well, first and foremost, I will freely admit that Johnny B is one of the Titanics of Tampa Bay comedy. He is just you know what that means.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Like he's an ocean liner that's going to go hit an iceberg?
I said Titan. He's one of the titans of local comedy. See, I'm sorry,
just ruining all the diplomacy and good work I'm trying to do here.
The words are very similar.
They have different meanings. I would like to point
He's
out.
a titan of local comedy. Okay. I have nothing against Johnny B. Why would I have anything?
Titan. Not
against
Titanic,
Johnny B.
but Titan.
I never have. That's a narrative the station for a decade.
Yeah, I can't imagine why they would think that when you just said.
Listen, we bust balls. I'm going to be a ball buster. I'm not going to apologize for jokes, but he does his thing. I do my thing.
So I was paying a lot of attention to how he told jokes. He is a master at the mechanics of being a stand-up comedian.
That's stage presence.
Yeah, and he's got it for days.
It all falls under the umbrella of stage presence. And Johnny B, stage presence is, as you say, it's flawless. It's immaculate.
Exceptional. Material's great. He got many laughs out of these people. And by the way, that's got to be a tough-ass room of senior citizens, most of them retired, BYOB, so they're getting plowed at their things. There's people talking about their bridge games over here. There's people talking about golf over here. And Johnny's on stage trying to do comedy for all these damn people, you know?
I wouldn't do the gig.
Oh, my God.
I have done them back in the day, but I wouldn't, I couldn't, so more power to him and respect. Because,
that's a tough gig.
Because doing a gig like that, and no offense to the to a degree for the money, but knowing it's so outside the standard.
Works.
He loves the art of stand-up comedy, and it shows. And
it does.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't even say it's necessarily for the money, more for the fact that if there's a stage.
– 13, 14 years where I've been in a room where he's been doing stand-up, I guess, but I don't know that I've ever seen him do a routine.
Well, you actually, you were at the the Cowhead roast.
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
I had too much Tony Burton scotch, and I don't remember that night at all. I remember none of that night.
Okay.
All my fault. So he gets done, and I'm like, all right, well, let's get out of here. I don't want an uncomfortable situation in front of Sarah's mom. And so as we're getting up to leave, he comes walking by right where we're sitting to the front where he's got his meet and greet set up. And I'm like,
look at him, a meet and greet.
I'm like,
now this is not a table of meats, right? This is actually.
Oh, man, why do I even bring these things up? Why do I try and create goodwill?
Can I ask a question?
Why?
I'm just asking for clarification.
I should know better than to think my own show is going to be a safe space for me to try to mend fences when there's a freaking hurricane of toxicity in the very room with me trying to blow down these fences. So I'm getting up to leave, and I look up, and approaching us is Johnny B. So I gave him some sincere applause.
Nice.
He looked up, he saw me, and he said, "Are you taking notes?" And I said, "Yes, I am, as a matter of fact." And I thought your delivery and stage presence were unbelievable. And so we get in the car, and I drop Sarah back off at home. And on the way back to my place, Johnny texted me, and we had a nice exchange. And I think moving forward, I understand I stepped in it. I will do my best to avoid stepping in it. I will probably step in it again, not necessarily with him, but with someone. But we are all works in progress.
Nice. As someone like myself that constantly promotes peace and love, this is the kind of reunion, if you will, of kindred spirits, radio souls, if you will.
I will.
That charted a very similar path that I like to see.
800-771-1025 is our number. I did something on the way home that I don't know that I've ever done. When I left Sarah's house, there was a lot of lightning in the sky. A lot.
Yeah.
Like the best natural light show I've ever seen. By the time I got onto the interstate, it was coming down pretty heavy. I had to pull off at McIntosh and pull into that Circle K and let that deluge go by. It was literally at the point, and if you were driving on 275 or I-4 on Saturday night, you know exactly what I was talking about. It was like no storm I'd ever seen in my life, and I've driven through freaking hurricanes before.
Yeah.
This was just a frog strangler of a storm, and I had to pull over for like 15 minutes and let it pass.
I've done that maybe a little less than a handful of times myself, where you just go, this is insane. And it may not even be me not being able to see, but the other people around me that can't see. I got to get out of the way.
Same. And when a semi goes by you and they splash you with that blinding.
Yeah.
And then everybody's got their four-ways on, which is all well and good. But when you're trying to change lanes and they're like, is that a four-way? Are they blinking right? Or what's going? So I just felt better just pulling. I don't want to pull off on the side of I-4. So I got onto that McIntosh Road, sat at Circle K and just let it go by. All right. Don't forget, Wednesday is a huge watch party to watch the USA take on Bosnia. Mick Ultra is sponsoring it. We will be out there broadcasting live starting at 4 o'clock. And then John Senning and Dizzy will be hosting the watch party after that at Al Lang Stadium. This is going to be a great time. We hope to see you there. Grab your tickets before they sell out. This is going to be a huge time in just 2 days. It is your patriotic duty to show up. When we come back, I would love to talk about calling 911 for mental health reasons and how what happened in St. Petersburg on Saturday, I believe, is a brutal Sunday morning, Saturday night, a brutal and unnecessary tragedy.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still reporting earlier traffic crash, I-275 north at exit 51. The accident does have the left lane blocked, of course, causing a backup. Now we have another crash, I-75 south at I-4, exit 261. This accident does have the right lane blocked. Still seeing slowdowns in the usual spots on the interstate's Hillsborough side. I'm Ashley with traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Over 35 years, I've seen it all. Car crashes, work injuries, defective products, medical mistakes, lives flipped upside down in an instant. But I've also seen something else, the power of fighting back, the power of winning. Over $30 billion recovered and counting. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Tampa Bay, if your AC isn't keeping up, now is the time to get it checked before the heat really kicks in. At my house, I rely on Hawkins Service Company because they show up, fix it right, and keep things simple from start to finish. They've been helping local homeowners for over 30 years and have earned thousands of five-star reviews along the way, plus solid guarantees you can trust. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the Bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. TheERexperts.com.
This summer, it's all about driving what fits your style.
During the Make This the Summer Sales event at Jerry O.
Lease the new 2026 Ram 1500 for as low as $499 per month for 36 months with zero down for well-qualified buyers, or get up to $12,000 off MSRP.
Now we're talking.
Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
And that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S.
Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country.
Online at jerryohm.com.
For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
Hey, fellas. It's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it, because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get back to your old self. So book your free first treatment today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
25 weeks comes down to this. You ready? 3 wide under the lights. Zero margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
Most families get their financial advice in pieces. A financial advisor here, a CPA there, and a state attorney somewhere else. Everyone means well, but nobody's talking to each other, and those gaps can work against you. Trajan Wealth's family office brings wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning together, not as separate conversations, but as one coordinated system built around your life, your goals, and the people who matter most. Ours is a true family office, not one that refers you out because it's convenient. This kind of dedicated collaboration used to require a 7-figure net worth, but here's the game changer. Trajan kicked that door open. Trajan advisors are fiduciaries, always obligated, always honored to act in your best interest. Unlock your Trajan family office at TrajanWealth.com or call 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Before the 4th of July weekend, stock up at Ammo and Suppressor Fest. It's happening all day Friday and continuing until 3 p.m. on Saturday the 4th. Score huge savings on pistol, rifle, and shotgun ammo, plus deals on some of the hottest suppressors in the industry. Don't miss the inventory, giveaways, and holiday weekend savings. Shark Coast Tacticals on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, often imitated, never duplicated. Shop online at sharkcoasttactical.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The board recommends approving.
Regarding that seat on the committee, we're promoting
to boost quarterly earnings.
Every day, shareholders meet to discuss important matters about the companies you invest in. Now you can easily make your voice heard. Vanguard Investor Choice gives you a say in the companies you invest in. With just a few taps, you can set your proxy voting preference for your index funds. Visit Vanguard.com/investor choice to learn more. Vanguard investors own shares of our index funds, which own shares of the companies they invest in. Available for Vanguard index funds that participate in Investor Choice. Vanguard Marketing Corporation Distributor.
Summer storms are coming. To get your home storm ready, just call Patrick and Heather Thomas at Bolt Electric for surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical. Online at boltelectric.com.
Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, presents the USA Soccer Watch Party Series. The biggest World Cup watch parties in Tampa Bay. Don't miss the U.S. in the round of 32 knockout game. Wednesday, July 1st at Al Lang Stadium. Tickets are only $10 and are on sale now. Get the details at theboneonline.com.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Vera and Vera.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Early crash we had Pinellas side has been cleared out of the road. Hillsborough side, we got reports of an accident I-275 north at exit 51. The accident does have the left lane blocked. Now still seeing slowdowns in the usual spots on the interstate's Hillsborough side. Bridges are still looking good, running up to speed, and right now they are accident free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Don't stress, the motto from a chest. I keep it breezy, you were caught up in the wind. I come fast, there ain't no contest. Right to the left, right for the back. Really, really gone.
New Tropidelic off the album First Light. It's called Up in Smoke. Got a call to take at 800-771-1025. And then we can talk about how anytime someone calls 911 for a mental health emergency and that person ends up dead at the hands of the police have failed. They have failed themselves, they have failed us, and they have failed that person to whom they responded. I am all about officers protecting themselves. But if you call 911 because a relative of yours is going through a mental health emergency and that person ends up dead, that is a failure on the part of the police. Hey there, Drew Garabo Live. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's really happening?
So on Friday, you gave me some recommendations for a grouper sandwich. You told me to check back in with you Monday.
Oh, dude, I think I gave you 2 recommendations, if I'm not mistaken.
You did.
I said Molly Goodheads and Hookin' Ain't Easy, just outside Pasadena. Let me know what you thought, man.
So I know I said I was going to try to make it to both of them. Of course, I put my foot in my mouth on that one. I made it to Hookin' Ain't Easy.
What'd you think?
Something like a phenomenon.
Yeah.
That sandwich, oh my, Drew, thank you. Thank you for that.
That's good stuff, right?
Seriously, that sandwich is what I needed in my life. I even called my grandfather up in Destin, because he's kind of a grouper aficionado.
Yeah.
I told him he had to make a special trip down here, and I'm buying the sandwich. Like, I got to share that with him.
Now, Drew's had the sandwich.
Teach one.
Yes.
You've had the sandwich. Can you tell me what, in your estimation, makes it phenomenal?
Man, it's just the way they I don't know if they smoked it on the grill and with the blackened seasoning on it, and it's just the cut of filet that they use, like the red grouper, like it's all there.
Yeah,
all there.
It comes right off the boat, and I think that's what really you can taste the fresh grouper.
And that matters.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does.
That matters.
Question,
go ahead. Yes.
Do you have the option of getting it fried?
Oh yeah, you can get it blackened, fried, grilled, whatever you want.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah, as the guy was bringing out, man, he was bringing out fried grouper. He was bringing out trays of wings, like to everybody else, man. Everything there looked good.
Hell yeah.
And can I ask you, Drew? I don't know if you may know, how long has that place been there?
I don't know. I've only been a couple of times. I saw it when I started golfing out at Pasadena Yacht and Country Club. Shout out to my man Sarge. And I've only seen it for the last couple of months. I get the feeling it's been there for a minute. Cool little setup with the little food truck in the back and the bar out in the front. But man, I'm so glad you liked it. Next one for you then is definitely Molly Goodhead's because I believe
I'm going there Wednesday.
That might even be a better blackened grouper sandwich because they use a better cut of grouper. They use the black grouper instead of the red grouper, and you really taste the difference, my man. I can't wait to talk to you about it after you try it there, dude.
I will call you Wednesday as I'm eating it.
You are the man. Talk to you soon. We're going to talk barbecue in the 5:30 hour or in the 5:30 segment because I might be a prisoner of the moment, but I believe I had life-changing barbecue and life-saving barbecue on Saturday after Adventure Island. And it is a pro tip for anyone going to those parks on what you need to do afterwards. Life-changing. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. I say hello. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, this is Richard.
Okay.
You were talking about the police being at fault.
I didn't say
for not helping mental health patients.
Let's not put words into my mouth because my words, no offense, are smarter than your words.
I'm sorry. You said
so please, may I please reiterate my own words so that you don't take your own dumb words and hurt my smart words? Is that okay?
That's fine. You go right ahead.
Thank you very much. I said anytime the police are called in a mental health situation and the police end up killing the person that they were calling about, that was a failure on the part of the police.
Okay. Well, what about when a mental health patient leaves the house, the sheriff shows up, and he comes back and runs over two sheriffs?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I appreciate the call. If you call like a resident of St. Petersburg did Sunday morning at 11 in the morning, and you say, hello, 911, my brother is attempting suicide and behaving erratically. There has got to be some sort of program in place that either mental health professionals show up before the cops show up, they show up alongside the cops. Someone qualified in dealing with people with mental health issues should be there either before or alongside the cops. Because this guy, Casey Sedlock, age 37, his brother was concerned for his safety, calls 911. Hey, my brother is off his rocker. He's been attempting suicide. St. Pete police officers show up. They go inside the house and find a dude with the knife in his hand, and he's saying, shoot me, shoot me. To de-escalate the situation, they tase him. How about leaving the house and bringing in a qualified mental health professional so you don't have to kill someone who doesn't deserve to be killed? De-escalating the situation is tasing? So they tase him. Dude falls to the ground, drops the knife, and continues to tell the officers to shoot him. They somehow let this guy grab the knife, get off the ground with the knife in his right hand, and tries to advance towards the officers, and then they shoot and kill him. The officers put themselves in that situation. The officers put this gentleman in that situation, and it all has to do with a lack of training on how to effectively negotiate a mental health situation without killing a civilian. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, why'd you hang up on me?
I don't know. I was probably done with you. What else did you have to say?
You didn't answer my question about the two sheriffs that got hit by the guy whose mother called for a mental health call, 911.
Uh-huh.
And hit them with his car.
Yeah.
And then you just hung up on me.
Yes, that is correct. That turns into a different call. The minute they assault a police officer, the minute they run over a police officer, etc., that is no longer a mental health call. That is an officer is in danger situation, sir.
Well, they didn't even...
Thank you very much. I appreciate your call. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew.
Craig,
how you doing, Mo?
How you doing, man?
Not much. So I've had I had a lot of experience with this with my my late wife, And
sorry,
it's so much different now with law enforcement. Before, when somebody was having an episode, because one thing they can do is snap right out of it in a heartbeat when they see a cop and be completely normal. My wife was the queen at it. And then they're trying to assume, okay, what do we do? And I'd be like, I'm telling you, this is going to happen. And kind of give you an example. One of the times my wife had called law enforcement, and when Timothy McVeigh blew up the building, my wife said she served in the military, she knew about it, blah, blah, blah. It's only what she had seen on TV, this and that. She did serve in the military. She did serve on the same base. I had the FBI.
Thank you, Craig. I don't know what you're what are we doing here? We're talking about at large a situation where a brother called 911 because he was concerned that his brother was acting erratically and was going to kill himself. That should never end in a fatality. Never.
Right.
The cops shouldn't be put in that position. The brother shouldn't be put in that position. We should have licensed mental health professionals. They call in a hostage negotiator when you got someone taking hostages. If you can do that, how come we don't have a mental health negotiator to come in and go, hey, listen, tasers aren't going to help de-escalate this situation. Guns aren't going to help de-escalate this situation. Give me that walkie-talkie. Give me 45 minutes. And if we don't have a resolution, we just leave. If he takes his own life, then he takes his own life. But at least the cops didn't kill him.
Right.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm calling to find out, or just reiterate, the armchair quarterback that you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You've never been in that situation.
Nope.
Once you're in a situation like that, then you'll have the right to be able to talk about it.
No, guess what? Guess what? My job
No, you
affords
don't
me
have
the
the right
right.
to talk
No,
about
I
it.
do.
You're a douchebag,
I'm talking about it right
everybody
now.
knows that.
I'm talking
You're
about
a
it right now.
complete douchebag. You've never been in that situation.
No,
You'll
I can
never
still
be in that
talk about it.
situation.
Guess what? I
Because
get
you've
paid
never
to
put
deliver
yourself
my
in front of somebody
opinion.
else.
I get paid to
You've
deliver
never
my
put yourself
opinion.
in front of somebody else.
No, of course I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't. But if I call 911 because someone's mentally ill, because if I call 911, angry cop or angry cop lover, I had to clean that up a little bit, I have the reasonable expectation that the situation will not be escalated to the point where the person I called 911 about is going to be shot and killed by the cops.
And then, aside from that, anybody's got a right to give an opinion on anything. You don't have to necessarily be right into a situation to understand the parameters of it and how you would think that it would play out based on your wisdom as an intelligent adult. So I when people say you don't have a right to talk about something, you lose me there.
Oh, yeah.
Whether I agree with you or not on what your position on it might be, to tell somebody they don't have a right to talk about something that they've never been through, no, that's not true.
You're just stupid. You're just stupid and a mad.
stupid, but-
I did. You're stupid and a mad cop. Look, I get it. Okay, it sucks for the cops to put themselves in a situation where this guy's got a knife and and he's allegedly advancing towards a police. It never should have gotten to that, ever, but it did, and they shot and killed a dude who is mentally ill. Shouldn't have happened.
I think a lot of law enforcement agencies across the nation will tell you openly and freely that they don't have the resources to have enough trained staff to deal with the mental health issues that they face when coming into some situation.
That's exactly it. And look, I don't blame a cop for wanting to go home alive to his family. But you shouldn't be in that situation to begin with. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
You guys hit the nail on the head, both of you. The training and the education cost too much money. That's the main reason most of these municipalities can't afford to have somebody who has a badge and also has gone to school to know how to handle a situation like that, or just has many degrees or whatever they do to deal with mental health. Someone comes in and handles the scene, they take it over. I watched it happen in New Orleans in the quarter.
Yeah.
And it saved somebody's life while I was there.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, you saw it in real time with all of these newbies that they hired for ICE that they stated didn't have the proper training, had sped up training, and then were doing stupid things out on the street. And listen, I don't have to be an illegal immigrant to watch an ICE officer do something and go, well, that was stupid. They shouldn't have done that. That's not how that should have played itself out.
Right. And yes, we do get to Monday morning quarterback because it's not our job to protect and serve a public that doesn't appreciate us. I get that. But no one is served when someone calls 911 to report that his brother's behaving erratically and attempting suicide, and the cops take care of the suicide part for him. No public is served there. That is a failure. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, my late dad, man, he was bipolar, and he would get manic because every once in a while he would have to get off his meds because his enzymes would go out of whack. Anyway, so when he would get manic, we'd have to get all the firearms out of the way. We'd have to hide all his shotguns because he was an avid hunter. But I called the shrink, and the shrink goes, okay, Mike, I understand. I'm going to call the cops and debrief them. Cops came over. I said, just be nice to him. He's fine. And that was it. Took him to the mental ward and got his meds back on track.
Yeah, and to enter a home when someone is armed with a knife, you are escalating that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's deadly force. You have the right to. Maybe the guy wanted suicide by cop. Maybe.
Well, yeah, but it's not your job to give that to him. Is my point. Like you don't enter the house. There's no threat to you coming from that house. If he's got a gun and he's shooting out the window, shoot and kill him. If your life is in danger outside that house, shoot and kill him. Remove the threat. But you've got a guy who's mentally ill. You try to de-escalate by tasing him? I don't know too much about the mentally ill mind. I know that a lot of times if someone on drugs is tased, they won't feel it because their adrenaline, everything is so pumped up that they don't feel the tase. Maybe it's the same thing with mental health. I don't know. But I don't see tasing someone as a de-escalation. I see that as an escalation.
Well, if you're going to tase them and then grab the knife once they drop it.
I mean, that's
a de-escalation.
That is a de-escalation. But you tase him, let him drop the knife, and then let him pick up the knife?
Yeah, that's a low reaction right there.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, it's Kershey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, bro. Hey, yeah, I mean, I have some thoughts on this situation. I'm definitely not anti-cop by any means. I'm a supporter of them, but I do agree with you. There's got to be some. Why can't we?
Kershey, come on.
I'm
dude.
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just worked up. I'm worked up about it. I apologize.
You know better than that, man. When people who are regular listeners and fans of this station curse on the air, it's a million times worse than people who are unfamiliar with this radio station. 800, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you, buddy, but come on, man. 800-771-1025 is the number. You know how they send in like a robot sometimes in a crisis negotiation? Send in a therapist bot. You know, like he goes in. It appears that you are having mental health issues. Tell me what is the problem. I guess with AI, you can make it sound a little bit more natural. But I prefer, why don't you sit down on that couch and tell me about your mother? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help? No,
Hey, this is Jesse from Northport.
Hi.
I love that idea.
Thank you.
Of sending in the Therabot.
Therabot. You know, Therabot 2000, and you put a jacket, a corduroy jacket with leather sleeves or a leather jacket with corduroy sleeves, little pipe hanging out of his mouth, horn-rimmed glasses, and he's like, let us talk about your childhood.
On a little chaise lounge couch to tell me about your...
There you go, for sure.
Okay, so that was very distracting, but I used to be a shrink-a-dink in California, and they are way different there with mental health. And it's just so much more... It's close to my heart, the mental health patients, because quite often they're in this place where they're...
Hell,
floundering there, Jesse? What's going on? Did you want me to throw you a lifeline? Did you need me to send in Therapist Bot 2000? What the hell?
Out of nowhere. It's just hung mid-sentence.
I think she realized she was like, oh, God, I'm drowning. I support that. If you feel like you're drowning in your own sea of confusion, by all means, just hang up.
We weren't saying anything.
What if you just released a bunch of puppies in the house? Like who's ever mad when there's a bunch of cute little puppies? 800-771-1025 is our number. St. Petersburg, Florida officer fatally shoots man while responding to mental health call. We should all agree that should never happen. The cops should never be in that position in the first place. There should be some sort of mental health training to where if a guy is trying to commit suicide by cop, it is the cop's job not to let him. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Yeah, this is Andrew.
Hi.
Hi. Do you know that there was nobody else in the house?
I don't.
So you're just making an assumption that he was by himself with a knife and not threatening anybody?
It doesn't say in the news article that he was threatening anyone with a knife.
All right, but you don't know that there was nobody else in the house. So the cops may be put in a position where they're trying to protect other people. You said they got the knife away from him and then, quote unquote, somehow got it back.
Yes.
And then lunged towards them.
Yes.
You don't know all the details.
I know what is reported in the news, just like you do, sir.
Yeah. So we're both kind of ignorant to the actual situation. And how do you know the cops don't have training to de-escalate people in suicidal positions?
Did that training work?
If they got,
he's dead. Okay, you have a dead mentally ill person and officers who shot him 4 times. I would say in this situation it did not work. 800-771-1025 is the number. I get it. You entered the house. You felt like you were under fire by a knife, I guess, or threatened by a knife. So you shot a dude 4 times who was just trying to get some help. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys. Yeah, I completely agree with the fact that that the cops obviously overstepped with this thing. But, without that mental health proper training, let's just break it back into the cops' training itself. They tased them. Any video I've seen of a person getting tased because they have a weapon or something, immediately the weapon gets kicked and they're handcuffed. Where was that part of the training?
It's a great point. Like if he drops the knife and you've got a bunch of cops around, there ain't no way that guy should ever be able to pick that knife back up. As soon as he's tased, like you said, you jump on top of him, you pin his arms back, you kick the knife away. To let him get that knife again after you tase him. What if it was a gun? You'd all be shot and, someone would have been shot and killed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they're properly trained to use their non-lethal, then they missed a step somewhere, and now the guy's dead.
Right on, my man. Thank you. I appreciate the call. 800-771-1025. What's the point of even entering the home unless there is, like that caller alluded to, someone in danger if he's holding the knife on someone? But the brother who called 911 didn't say he's holding a knife on me. He simply said my brother is attempting suicide and behaving erratically. Officers went into the house, found the man, 37-year-old Casey Sedlock, with the knife in his hand. Sheriff Bob Sedlock told officers, shoot me, shoot me. Officers deployed a taser to try to de-escalate. Sedlock fell to the ground, dropped the knife, and continued to tell the officers to shoot him. Gualtieri told reporters Casey then grabbed the knife and was getting up off the ground with the knife in his right hand as he was trying to get to those officers. Why didn't they back up? Why didn't they leave the house?
And I would certainly say based upon the information, and as always, stories are always continually evolving, based upon that immediate information, I think it's safe to ascertain that there was nobody in the house outside of the officers that were under threat by this individual.
And by the way, think of this before you call 911. If you've got someone mentally challenged, mentally ill in your home, and they're acting out, before you call 911, look at this story and think, Did the officers do their job of protecting and serving, or did they kill someone who didn't need to be killed? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
It's Craig, Drew. Don't hang up on me.
All right.
Let me finish my statement.
Sure, yeah. No, it's only a 4-hour show, though, Craig. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it very much.
Oh, if you say don't hang up on her, you go get hung up on.
9 times out of 8. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is PBE. Don't hang up on me.
What's up, Eric?
Hey, so I got two things. First of all, there was a story in Kansas City. It's been probably 5-6 years ago. Guy was suicidal. They called him. The guy was suicidal. Cops showed up. Guy's outside, already talking to other cops. Another cop goes in the house for no good reason. There's 4 kids in there. Dog runs at the cop. He shoots at the dog, hits one of the kids in the eye, blinds the little girl.
Jesus Christ.
So it's ridiculous. But second thing is, so my brother was a cop for 31 years. He's actually still an investigator.
Nice.
And Pete, the problem we have, like he says, you have guys that you send to 16 weeks of school that we then send on the road and say, go make every decision and make it right.
Right.
And that's not, they're not, like you say, they're not all negotiators. They're not all smooth talkers.
Correct.
And a lot of them are from the military. They're from an area where they're supposed to be aggressive. They're supposed to shoot. They're supposed to kill.
Right. Like that is a
We send them
threat.
out on the street and
Let me
say-
eliminate
yeah,
the
we send them
threat.
out on the street and say, go save people and don't hurt anybody. Like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Thank you, Eric. And in a situation like this, it's so nuanced because you've got a dude who's mentally ill. You've got his brother who's concerned for his well-being. He thinks calling the cops is the right move. Oh, they're going to Baker Act him. They're going to 5150 him. They're going to institutionalize him for 72 hours so he can get right. Or they're going to shoot and kill him. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
I got some inside information on this.
So you say.
So my wife works for Pinellas County, and she actually is what I like to call a deployable therapist.
Ooh.
So they have a program called the Crisis Response Team, and they respond to calls like this.
Oh.
Now, the only issue with this call, why somebody like her wasn't deployed, was if they knew the weapon was involved ahead of time, they won't send a therapist out.
So if there's a knife involved, they won't send a therapist at all, not even to like stand there with the bullhorn and give like bullet points or whatever?
According to her, no, because it's considered a threat, and then they have to handle that situation differently.
Yeah, I understand that. I just as a layman here, as an armchair quarterback, that policy seems like it could use a little tweaking. Killing someone should be your last option. Killing someone should mean your life was in imminent danger as an officer, and there was nothing you could do about it. Entering the home while the guy still has the knife doesn't seem to be a de-escalating move. Hey, how about you throw the knife out, then we can talk. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew and
Hi.
Mo. This is Salty. How are you guys?
What's up, girl?
Not much. Got it. So my thing with this is, why do you not just shoot him in the arm? Like, he's got it in his right hand. Why has it got to be a kill shot? Just shoot him in the right arm. You're going to blow his arm off, not kill him. If somebody's running, shoot him in the knee. Why does everything have to be kill shots today?
Well, when there is a crowd around, I can understand shooting at center mass because you want to make sure that you hit your target. Otherwise, it's going to hit someone else. When you're in someone's home and they're the only person there, I might agree with you in that if you can shoot to wound or shoot to maim, which they tell you you're not supposed to do, that seems like the move, but...
Yeah, I'm shooting center mass, Drew.
4 times.
I got to put you down.
4 damn times. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hi, Drew.
Hi.
This is Richard here.
Hello.
I'm qualified to talk about this. I was a psychiatric technician for 20 years.
Oh, very cool.
And you probably drove by the place. It was on Seminole Boulevard, 12895, close to the sheriff's apartment,
sure.
and up the street from Oakcrest.
Hell yeah.
Mobile Home Park.
Hell yeah.
I I worked the night shifts, and I had to use my verbal skills because I didn't have a gun. A sheriff's department and the Clearwater department would bring patients in under the BA 52, which is a big Baker Act, and they would unhandcuff them and say, "Here you go."
Oh man!
And as I said, it takes talking to the person.
Yes, sir.
And eventually, if the person would not calm down, I had a nurse, Louise, that had a syringe all set to go, and
just give him a little,
to
the neck. May I ask how young of a gentleman you are? You sound like such a spry young fella. How young of a gentleman might you be?
No, I'm not. I'm 68 years old.
God bless you, sir. Thank you. When you said you worked the night shift?
Yeah, of course.
How do you not? All right, hang on if you want to talk about this. I'd love to continue that. I also, when we come back, want to tell you how we have this alligator situation all wrong. We're killing the mentally ill. We're killing alligators. None of it needs to happen. Is this the worst year in human history? I'll be the judge of that. Let's go.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 20. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 20. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crash we had I-75 South and I-4 has been cleared. Traffic's getting back up to speed in that area. We still have that other accident to report on I-275 North at exit 51, which still has the left lane block causing a backup. New crash to report on right now. This is going to be at Morris Bridge Road and Fowler Avenue. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Chair.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
Skip the airport and get up to 40% off cruises and more with our 4th of July sale. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Summer is very much upon us, which means pool parties, barbecuing, grilling. We're looking towards the 4th of July, and to stock up for everything you need for your cookout, it's got to be Wild Fork Foods. Try out the Angus Beef Pub style burgers. How about a full rack of St. Louis ribs, Kansas City style? The Peri Peri chicken leg quarters are amazing. And the yellowfin tuna steaks, just $6.48. They have everything you're looking for with the side sauces, seasonings to go right along with it, with locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Pete. Always online, wildforkfoods.com.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
Post Malone presents the Big Ass Stadium Tour returns for part 2 with special guests Jelly Roll and Carter Faith. 9-time Diamond Certified Phenomenon Post Malone. Live at Raymond James Stadium Friday, May 29th. Get tickets now at postmalone.com. The Big Ass Stadium Tour Part 2. This time, it's even bigger.
The American dream is alive and well at WeatherTight Windows. More than 30 years ago, WeatherTight Mike started his company with just $7,000 in the bank and a commitment to treating customers right. Today, WeatherTight Windows is one of Tampa Bay's most trusted names in replacement windows. Built on hard work, integrity, and customer satisfaction, this 4th of July, celebrate a local success story and enjoy the comfort, beauty, and energy savings with WeatherTight Windows.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
say, can you save at Crown Nissan's Star Spangled Sales Event? Get big, booming savings across our new lineup, like a new Nissan Sentra, starting at $250 a month with only $46.38 due at signing, or a new Nissan Rogue, only $299 a month, only $4,069 due at signing. Don't miss out. Start shopping today at Crown Nissan, the better way to buy and service.
Call 727-341-5013 for complete details.
After 5 amazing years in St. Pete, Boat St. Pete is saying sayonara. And to thank the community for all the support, they're launching the Sayonara Summer Savings Event. Everything in the store is on sale as they clear out remaining inventory before closing their doors. Save big on paddleboards, kayaks, floats, drinkware, apparel, accessories, and more. But don't wait. Inventory is limited, and once it's gone, it's gone. Shop early for the best selection. The Boat St. Pete Sayonara Summer Savings Event is happening now through July 20th. Stop by today and score.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Transform your backyard with a black aluminum fence from Fence Outlet. For only $125 a month, that's less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot aluminum fence that turns any yard into your own oasis. Visit FenceOutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. The sounds of summer. They're great until they're not. Luckily, AutoZone has free battery testing and charging
Let me check that for you.
to help make a rough moment smooth. Don't miss the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone. Free products with select deals until July 27th. And free services every day. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
We can continue to take your calls on the tragedy in St. Petersburg where A resident called law enforcement about 11 o'clock yesterday morning, reporting his brother was attempting suicide and behaving erratically. Now, I believe you can call 988, and that is a mental health number, but not everyone has that wherewithal. And I don't know that calling 911 in that situation is the right move. And I get it to you bootlickers out there who think that cops do no wrong. It's hard to get this through your thick head. You know, you believe the cops are always right. If they just follow the law, none of this would happen. Okay, great if you're a bootlicker, but if you're actually a human being with an independent mind, you might think it's reasonable if you call 911 that they would send out a mental health professional first or alongside them. But when officers shoot and kill someone who was trying to die, you entered the house and tased him to de-escalate. He dropped the knife, but you let him pick the knife back up so you could shoot and kill him. This is a failure. I know Bob G., sheriff of Pinellas County's got a save face, but behind the scenes, you got to know that is a failure of law enforcement. Also, let's stop killing alligators for simply being alligators, for Christ's sake. If you enter a gator's home, the Little Econolochatchee River in Orlando, any body of water in the state of Florida, if you enter a gator's home and that gator bites you, that was not a gator attack. That was a meal showing up at an alligator's door and the alligator eating that meal as an opportunist.
Drew, if you've never been facing down an alligator, you have no right to talk about this situation.
Oh, that's right. No right to an opinion. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
What's up, Drew and Mo? This is Dan.
Hey, Dan the man. What's up?
Hey, I don't have any D's nuts jokes for you today, but I did want to comment on that mental health situation.
Yep.
So I've actually been through the same exact situation. Luckily, they did not kill my girlfriend. Clearwater police did actually a fantastic job. But I'd say if anyone's in a situation like that, the best thing you could do is just remove the weapon, at least from the, mentally, the person who's having a hard time, obviously.
Sure. Get the knife out of their hand, get the knife out of the home, and then you can sit down, have a cup of coffee, and talk about their problems, you know?
Exactly. Could I tell a joke just to lighten the mood as well?
You could try.
All right. Why did the white man paint the canoe?
No.
I was intrigued, Drew.
No.
I was intrigued.
I'm gonna tell you something that happened at Universal, and it made me realize how this could have gone horribly wrong. So I probably learned my lesson, but I'm not sure. We were waiting for the boat taxi to take us back from City Walk to the hotel, and there's a band playing some cover songs out at City Walk, and they're playing Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. And I'm looking around. I'm like, who could I get? Sarah's like, please don't. I'm like, who can I get here? I don't know. So right when I, evaluated and ascertained that there were no targets to be found, we sit down in the second to last row of the water taxi, and there's like a teenager behind us, and he's singing the song. Radioactive, radioactive. I turned around and I said, young fella, who sings that song that you seem to like so much? It's a nice one. He said, I think it's like Coldplay or something, but let me check. I said, thank you, young man. Appreciate that. Turned back to my beautiful girlfriend, who's got a look somewhere between chagrin and horror on her face. And she's just like, please don't do this. Kids with his sister on one side, it's grandma and grandpa on the other.
About how old did you say?
I would say 15, 16.
Okay.
Prime age for D's Nuts jokes.
Really?
In my mind.
Okay.
And he goes, sir. He says, sir. I looked it up. It's Imagine Dragons. I look. My catcher's trying to shake me off. Don't throw the fastball. Don't throw the fastball. I ignore my catcher, Sarah. I said, oh, thank you, young fella. Would you imagine me dragging these nuts all over your face? His sister bursts out laughing. The kid gets a look of failure on his face and puts his head down. But then I realized, like, it didn't get escalated. But what if it did? And what if this grandfather is so irate that he goes to a security guard and he says, that old man right there, see him right there, the old gray-haired, gray-bearded man with brown hair, looks like he's fighting cancer for the second time, that guy, he said he wanted to put his nuts on my grandson's face. I would have had to explain to an authority figure the art of the D's nuts joke, and that I'm not actually saying I would like to put D's nuts on someone's face. It's just a figure of speech. Then I realized I got to stop this. I'm going to say this to the wrong person, and they're actually going to think I want to put D's nuts on someone. I don't.
Yeah,
that would have been a tough one to dance my way out of.
15-year-old total stranger.
Right.
Parents around.
I know. I'm really disappointed in Sarah for letting that happen. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. She really let me down on that one, Maurice. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Dave. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Dave, what's up, bud? Doing great, man.
All right, so I'm a bootlicker, but I'm also a human being. I've been in the job for 14 years.
Yeah, I like your self-awareness. That's awesome.
I work in the county as a deputy, and we have what's called an IRIS unit, which is our mental health unit.
Okay. I'm sorry, did you say IRIS, like IRIS?
Exactly. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Got it.
I'm not going to second guess my brothers and sisters and what they did. However, obviously, if somebody gets tased, the other deputy on scene should have jumped on there and cuffed them, whatever. However, my question to you, Drew, is 99% of the time I'm on your side. But this one, I have a hard time with this because I'm in the profession.
Sure.
If we don't go to the call and he kills himself or kills somebody else, then we're liable.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is an absolute tough one. And you're exactly right. Like, I don't know how you discriminately go, we're not showing up to that one, because it's your duty to do so. When someone calls 911, you got to show up. But do you have to enter the home?
Well, I mean, as to the circumstances, I mean, if this individual basically said that he's going to kill himself, and we have second or third party, no. But if we have an individual who's in the house with them, and he's like, yeah, my brother or so and so is here right now, they have a knife to them,
right?
Then yes, I mean, we're supposed to enter that house and defuse the situation. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't know if these deputies were overzealous or not, but when someone gets tased, I mean, it's frustrating to hear somebody getting tased, but then they're getting back up with a weapon. I mean, it's mind blowing to me that in this day and age that, listen, every call, until you're in the job, every call could be your last call. So I don't think these deputies went in there saying, oh, I hope we can kill this guy, or it'd be fun to kill him. But you bring a gun to a knife fight in our occupation, unfortunately. And again, I'm not going to second guess what they did.
Right.
Obviously, something went sideways in their training, maybe. But I think going forward, I mean, if you call 911, we're not all going to try to kill you or shoot you. But at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate you bringing up the topic. It's frustrating to hear when I've been doing this for 14 years, and I've been in very similar situations.
Yeah.
And the outcome has always been good on my end. It's just unfortunate in this circumstance.
Yeah, and to be fair, if I'm a cop, my number one priority above anything else is arriving at home alive to be with my family. Like anything, and anything that is a threat, I am going to value my life more than their life. No question about it. I don't think they should have been in that position in the first place. I don't know that the guy was holding a knife on someone. I don't even know that the guy who called 911 was still in the house. I think you and I can both agree there were several steps here that should have taken place to make sure this guy didn't die. But it's a lot easier to make these comments from an air-conditioned studio when the only thing I'm worried about killing me is A, the disease in my body, and B, that goddamn traffic on 275 on the way home. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. One last thing, Drew, and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
keep you in my prayers as I always do.
Thank you.
So, real quick, I went to a call on Sunday for a subject barricaded inside his house who was going to kill himself. He was an alcoholic. He had lost his wife. A call came from his ex-wife. Long story short, he wasn't even at the house. Luckily, we didn't break into the house because we found out second or third hand that from his son that he was with his son. But it just shows you how broken the system really is.
Yeah, it is. It's not designed to get people the mental help that they need. It's more designed to eliminate threats, which, again, I get. There are a lot of people out there, a lot of scumbags who want to hurt police officers, who want to kill police officers. And every call you go to, like you said, in the back of your mind is like, is this going to be the one that's going to make me one of the many officers who doesn't get to go home to see his family? And that sucks. I just think we need to do a little bit more when it comes to mental health and roll out the Therabot 2000 that can go inside the house and maybe deliver some mental health advice. Hey, I appreciate the dialogue a lot, my man. Thank you for calling today.
Absolutely, brother. Have a great day, my friend.
You too. Thank you. See, that is how to have a polite disagreement with someone.
I'm team bootlicker, Drew.
800.
I think you're a douche.
771. Two things can be true at once. 800-771-1025. Now, let's move on to the alligators for a moment. They are dinosaurs. They are living dinosaurs. We have encroached upon their land. Developers have ruined Florida. A lot of people want to live here. The weather's so awesome right now. So many people want to live here. I get that. Every body of water in Florida pretty much has a gator in it, or you should act like it has a gator in it. If you are snorkeling along the Rainbow River in Marion County and you get bitten by an alligator, you did not get attacked by an alligator. If you're sitting on your Barco lounger enjoying some Orville Redenbacher and an alligator knocks on your door and you open up the door and the alligator starts biting you about your face and groin, you got attacked by an alligator. If you're walking your little stupid Pomeranian or whatever dumb dog you've got down by a retention pond and an opportunistic alligator goes, oh, fried mutts, nice appetizer, drags you into the water because you got that dog, that's not an alligator attack. That is an opportunistic alligator. Why are we killing alligators for being alligators? In the snorkeling incident, they removed a beautiful 8-foot, 3-inch long alligator from the Rainbow River for simply being an alligator. This one that happened on the Little Econ River, someone was, the other one was at the Nelson Fish Camp on the Ocklawaha when an alligator bit him on the hand. He's fishing. They euthanized a beautiful 8-foot, 7-inch alligator. Didn't need to happen. Now, in this case, FWC officers and Seminole County Sheriff's Office deputies were called to Little Big Econ State Forest. God, we Floridians. Little Big Econ State Forest near the Bar Street Trailhead along the Econ-Lockahachie River. 31-year-old ladies swimming in a river in Florida. That is not an alligator attack. That is an alligator thinking, that might be a nice meal. I'm a little sick of eating gar. I'm a little done with eating turtles. I'd like to try what methed out hippie tastes like, because that's the only person who's going to be swimming in a friggin' river. 2 alligators, each larger than 10 feet, were taken from the area and are awaiting testing to determine if they were involved in the incident. What do they separate them and ask them questions? Hey, your buddy's there. He's telling quite the story about you unprovokedly attacking. I just cannot stand when they euthanize these alligators when we enter their territory. I understand not everyone has the same empathy I do.
It's everybody's lake, Drew. It's not just the gators.
It is their lake. They own it.
I don't know about
possession is 9/10 of the law.
I need to see papers.
They dwell there. That is where they dwell.
Okay, take that out of the equation.
I can't.
Let me ask you this question.
Yep.
8 foot, 9 foot, 12-foot alligator.
Bunch. Yeah.
At what point, what are they going to do that's useful for society? They're not just like going to help build a bridge or cure cancer or anything. They're just, at some point, a 12-foot gator is headed for lunch somewhere that it shouldn't be.
800-771-1025.
I'm just saying.
They may not cure cancer. They may not, save someone from a burning building or whatever.
Like the bees, they pollinate.
Yes.
They contribute to nature, as do other animals.
Right.
An alligator.
Alligators.
I need some justification.
Contribute to nature.
I need you to tell me what you're doing, gator.
All right, the gator are keystone species and ecosystem engineers in wetlands. That means they regulate prey populations, create crucial aquatic habitats during dry season through gator holes.
All right, let's go to the first one first. They regulate what now?
Prey populations.
Okay, there's a lot of other things that can regulate the prey population.
Like, you like bass fishing? Who doesn't love bass fishing?
Well, first off, who are the alligators eating?
Gar.
What gar?
Gar.
Like fish?
Yeah, like fish. Like
Okay.
the ugly-ass fish with the big old jaws.
Well, why do they need to be regulated? Who are they hurting?
Because you're going to attack the bass and brim. And then fishermen. By the way, I
Won't
saw
be able
that.
to take the bass and the brim?
Yeah, I saw that Foodie Justice guy did like a soul food review. First of all, black people in St. Peter are big mad at Foodie Justice guy because they said that white cracker has no right coming into the hood and trashing their restaurants.
Come on, man. If the collard greens are stank, the collard greens are stank.
You're not wrong.
I'm not going to hate Whitey for calling them out.
You're not wrong. But the other part is one of the restaurants had like fish and grits or whatever and had the different type of fish that they had.
Yeah.
One of them was bass. Have you ever heard of anyone eating bass? Not sea bass, bass.
No, I don't think so.
Same. That's got to be so effing gross.
Well, a lot of people say that about catfish, and catfish is delicious.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, this is Skip the Trip.
Hi, Skip. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know why, like, say if an alligator or something does attack someone. Like, we have an issue in the Everglades where the pythons are killing off all the gators.
Now, that's an invasive species. That's different.
What? Why don't they just take a 12-foot gator, plop them out there, and let them eat all the damn snakes?
Well, I mean, they have big gators that are way, way bigger, and the pythons are actually eating the alligators down there. Like, the pythons are so big down in the Everglades that they're choking out the alligators.
Yeah, I'm not for saving the pythons either.
No, we shouldn't do that. They're invasive species. Kill them all day long. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
I just want to know when, this is Taylor, and I just want to know when Mo turned into Rush Limbaugh.
Mo, when did you turn into Rush Limbaugh? Why?
Because I don't think alligators are contributing enough to society to do a blanket protection act for them.
Hey, Rush wanted to get rid of the spotted owl because he felt like it didn't want to contribute to society either. You want to get rid of all these species.
Is that true?
It's a poor little critter.
And first off, there's no what's little about a 12-foot alligator that's looking to chop something?
Spotted owl.
Just give it a hug.
I just give it a hug.
Rush Limbaugh did not physically try to harm spotted owls, but he actively campaigned to eliminate their legal protections and the regulations that saved them.
Oh, well, that's being the dick. I mean, I'm not trying to actively repeal any protections. I'm just calling them lazy.
Throughout the 90s, he routinely used his radio show to mock environmentalists and frame the bird as an economic threat to the logging communities in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, that's dumb.
These environmentalist wackos are trying to...
What do you have against the spotted owl?
Save the owl. If the owl can't adapt to the superiority of humans, screw it.
Were they hoo-hooing outside of his
Now, give me
bedroom?
some pills. Give me some damn prescription pills, will you? That's weird.
Yeah.
Who would go after owls? Owls are awesome.
I don't know about all that, but they're creepy, man.
They're great.
Yeah.
All right. This is yet another case of me finding a news story where this is going to seem insensitive, all right? The headline, Texas dad crushed to death by rotting pecan tree while eating at barbecue joint, all right? Now, you're going to think I'm insensitive because coming up next, I'm going to tell you a barbecue joint so good that you wouldn't mind being crushed to death by a rotten pecan tree after you ate your meal.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crash we had I-75 South and I-4 has been cleared. Traffic's getting back up to speed in that area. We still have that other accident to report on I-275 North at exit 51, which still has the left lane block causing a backup. New crash to report on right now. This is going to be at Morris Bridge Road and Fowler Avenue. I'm Ashley with traffic.
This summer, it's all about driving what fits your style. During the Make This the Summer Sales event at Jerry O. Lease the new 2026 Ram 1500 for as low as $499 per month for 36 months with zero down for well-qualified buyers, or get up to $12,000 off MSRP. Now we're talking. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
At Southern Steer Butcher, America's 250th birthday means one thing, and that's great grilling. From June 25th to July 5th, they've got 2 great grilling packages for only $59 each. Try their backyard grill featuring burgers, brats, or sausages, hot dogs, and marinated chicken wings, or level up to that premium grill package featuring marinated steak tips, Wagyu sirloin, and bacon-wrapped shrimp skewers. Go to southernsteer.com or stop by. They're in Carrollwood, Clearwater, Sarasota, and St. Pete.
With summer here and the kids home full-time, your garage door will see a lot more use. Do it a favor with annual maintenance from Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay. The 26-point tune-up is one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay, trusted in Tampa for 88 years. Keeping garage doors working since 1938. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. TheERexperts.com.
I'm Dan Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, millions of people called us for representation. Why? Because trust grows when you win, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion and counting. When you call America's largest injury law firm, you're calling a family. You're calling an army. Our army. You're calling somebody who will fight for you. Injured? Let our family fight for your family. Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell it on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty has the solutions for all of those worries. Leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models: Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more, plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
America is turning 250, and Ferg's, America's best sports bar, is celebrating in a big way. Catch every Rays away game at Ferg's and enjoy buy one, get one Budweiser drafts while you cheer on Tampa Bay. Cold buds, big screens, Rays baseball, Ferg's and Budweiser, celebrating America's 250th, one away game at a time.
Oh, say, can you save at Crown Nissan's Star Spangled Sales Event? Get big, booming savings across our new lineup, like a new Nissan Sentra, starting at $250 a month with only $46.38 due at signing, or a new Nissan Rogue, only $299 a month, only $4,069 due at signing. Don't miss miss out. Start shopping today at Crown Nissan, the better way to buy and service.
Call 727-341-5013 for complete details.
Don't get stuck without AC when temperatures climb. Save up to $2,026 on a new system with Hawkins Service Company, backed by their no lemon guarantee. Get your free estimate at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The board recommends approving.
Regarding that seat on the committee, we're promoting
to boost quarterly earnings.
Every day, shareholders meet to discuss important matters about the companies you invest in. Now you can easily make your voice heard. Vanguard Investor Choice gives you a say in the companies you invest in. With just a few taps, you can set your proxy voting preference for your index funds. Visit Vanguard.com/investorchoice to learn more. Vanguard investors own shares of our index funds, which own shares of the companies they invest in. Available for Vanguard index funds that participate in Investor Choice. Vanguard Marketing Corporation distributor.
Celebrate the summer of live with 4 lawn tickets for $99. Available for concerts at Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater as Live Nation's Summer of Live continues. Live Nation's Summer of Live, bringing fans closer to their favorite artists. Get your tickets now at livenation.com.
At Fair and Farah, you have our full attention. Your case is made to order. Call us.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com. Early crash we had Pinellas side has been cleared out of the road. Hillsborough side, we got reports of an accident I-275 north at exit 51. The accident does have the left lane blocked. Now still seeing slowdowns in the usual spots on the interstate's Hillsborough side. Bridges are still looking good, running up to speed, and right now they are accident free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Don't forget, Wednesday, a huge watch party at Al Lang Stadium in St. Pete. We'll be broadcasting live at 4. Your boy John Sen will be there starting at 8. USA, Bosnia in the knockout round. Grab yourself a Mick Ultra and let's get it on. All right, I don't want this to appear insensitive, but it's going to. I just don't know any other way to say that. A relaxing family meal ended in horror for one Texas family when a rotting tree crushed a beloved dad to death. That is sad. Let us mourn him. Okay, we're done. Kirk Foyle, age 64, was dining outside Green Mesquite Barbecue in Austin. Austin's got some great food. On May 19th, when the aging tree toppled onto the restaurant's patio, fatally striking him. Again, tragedy. No doubt about it. Have you ever had barbecue so good that you would have been perfectly fine after you ate the last bite having a tree fall on you and crush you to death? Because I have. And it happened in Tampa Bay. And maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, but I'm just going to throw this out there. And I hope that you have had not just life-changing barbecue, but life-ending barbecue. And again, the circumstances by which I found this place might have something to do with why it was so awesome. Just one moment. We have a phone call. We always take care of our customers. Hello, who are you?
Hi, Drew. My name's Reed.
This was a mistake.
This is a little off topic, but I didn't know if you knew. Your good buddy Kodak Black was at the Kanye concert last night.
I did see that that he was one of the featured performers. I saw before he took the stage, someone was like, Kodak Black is sound checking right now. And indeed, he got on top of that planet and the little Earth there, and did a couple of songs with Kanye. Yes, sir.
Well, we knew he was in town because you set up that interview that I got to.
That
do.
is true.
Yeah.
We did talk to him on Friday, and he was very eloquent, very articulate. Just a really, really enjoyable chat. But thank you, sir. I did see that Kodak Black perform. Very timely. So yesterday, after fighting that line, which once again, I would just thoroughly encourage you. I normally say don't check out my social media, but in this case, check out my social media, either the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. I think it's closing in on 70,000 views of this, just the line at Adventure Island. And I mean the line to get in, stretched from the gates where they check your stuff at security, winding all around the parking lot, couple hundred people just to get in the place. Obviously, once you get in the place, there's nary a lounge chair to be found. Sarah and I took Sarah's grandson Noah in the lazy river, and we must have made about 20 laps because it was just so friggin' hot.
Yeah.
And that way, Sarah's son and his wife got to go on some slides, and then once they got back, got them some lunch, and then Sarah and I left because A, it was hotter than balls, and B, we were starving. So, look up Yelp, nearby restaurants, 15 minutes away, I see Wicked Oak. I knew their name because they've got a stand at the Benchmark International Arena where they sell their barbecue, and I've had it there, and it's very, very good. So I was like, if I've had it at the arena and it's good, let me give this place a try. I was jonesing for some barbecue chicken. I just, in my mind, nothing was going to satisfy me but barbecued chicken. So we roll up. Sure enough, right there on the menu, yard bird, couple of sides. I'm like, this is great. I'll take the yard bird. She goes, ooh, I'm not sure if we're sold out. I'm like, oh, God. Guy goes, one left. They had one yard bird left. And then this young lady behind the counter, are you Drew Garabo? I said, I am Drew Garabo. She said, I know that because I recognized her. Sarah. It's like, oh, my God, this is so great. Long story short, that barbecue chicken I housed was so damn good. Collard greens, mac and cheese as sides. Sarah got a pulled pork sandwich with a cornbread casserole and their Saturday special, cheese grits. I swear to you, right hand to God, left hand to God, whichever one I'm supposed to put to God, had a tree fallen on me after finishing my last bite of that half chicken, I would have died a happy man. Barbecue so good, I would have been happy if a tree killed me. Drew Garabo Live, who are you?
Drew, that's a great story, but since we're on the topic of Kanye, I'd just like to point out that he's the greatest rapper of all time.
I'm sorry, your phone sucks so bad that I couldn't understand who you said. Who did you say?
All right.
No, who did you say? Your phone
Kanye
sucks.
West.
Who?
Kanye West, greatest rapper of all time.
Is that what you're saying?
Guess what? These nuts suck them.
Hard to argue with that. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
You, because his phone sucks.
Yeah, don't be mad at me because you're on friggin' Metro PCS. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, so I just got in the car. I know you're talking about long lines and stuff. I was in Las Vegas when I was, and I stayed at the New York Hotel, and they had the Coyote Ugly bar there. And from inside the bar goes all the way to the entrance of the casino was a long line just to get into the bar.
Oof. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But I mean, there are people who are all up in my biz on Instagram saying, oh, you're stupid. I knew you weren't. Like, I'm not going to back out if the people I love want to go there and have a good time. What kind of a dick goes, well, sorry, guys, I know you wanted a fun day with your son and your grandson, but pack it up. Let's go. No, you go, right? Like, Now, if I were walking in a group of listeners, I might have gone, hey, maybe we want to look at another day during the week. But that Wicked Oak barbecue, Seminole Heights, unbelievable. And then nice lady walks by the table and she goes, you got to bring Jacob 2 times in here. I said, well, a little tough to get him out of the Brandon area, but I'll work on it. You guys open back up in Riverview, and I'll see if I can make that happen. But damn, dude, that was, again, probably prisoner of the moment, was starving, sweating my ass off. Some of the best barbecue I'd ever had.
So when they refer to it as Yardbird, you in a legit spot.
You're correct. And my buddy Bill from Port Ganick just confirmed my feelings by saying, if I have to lose out to a barbecue competitor, I'll give Wicked Oak. I'll give my L. He worded it. I'll to Wicked Oak as the L. But I think he said I'll give it to Wicked Oak as the L. Mm-hmm. And Bill knows his damn barbecue. God, when I saw that news story today, I was like, perfect. This is my perfect opportunity to see if anybody else in the Tampa Bay area has a barbecue spot so good that they would not mind a tree falling. And I'm not talking Mission. They're fine. I'm not talking Jazzy. They're fine. Four Rivers, great. People love Sonny's. Cool. There was just something super special about that Wicked Oak barbecue. And I love small restaurants. Going to one tonight. Cheeky's is they're rebranding. I saw this in the Tampa Bay Times today. A lot of restaurants closing because, the economy sucks. And it's really, really tough for some restaurants to make it. Not every restaurant that made this article by Helen Freund, not every restaurant made it for good reasons. That Row restaurant that we talked about last week during the Mo Better News, they're charging you a 3% venue fee on your check.
I ain't going out like that, Drew.
Zach Feinstein, CEO of the Feinstein Group, they've got the Living Room, Saunders Social Club, Highland House, and Black Pearl in Dunedin. Great restaurants. He said outside of the pandemic, this is amounting to probably the worst off-season the restaurant industry has had since 2020. So a lot of restaurants are doing a lot of different things. RIP to Good Intentions, a great vegan spot in St. Pete. Baba, Mediterranean spot, boom, they're gone. Tampa's Roman Fig, boom, gone. Edison Food and Drink Lab, temporary summer hiatus. The Cheeky's restaurant in downtown St. Pete is rebranding as like a New England-style clam bar for the next 14 weeks.
Chowder. Come and get to Chowder here.
Yeah, I will report back tomorrow because I'm going to go check them out tonight. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Going on, y'all? I love y'all so, man.
Love you back. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Shout out.
So,
Big C's on 9th Street South and like 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11th Avenue.
All right.
For barbecue.
I'm on it.
So good.
Thank
Been
you.
there forever.
Thank you.
And that's a big building if it's on 7th, 8th, and 9th Avenue.
Man, that's huge. That's a 3-block building.
They're making a lot of barbecue over there.
You can always tell, in my opinion, good restaurants or good barbecue places by their collard greens. That mix of like tangy, spicy, not bland, that is really, really difficult to do. Maurice, what do we got coming up in the Mo Better News?
Oh, well. We have the Tampa Police on the track for the 4th time in a row to win the best. A tale of 2 football players, Drew, and finally, put down that gun.
That's next on the Mo Better News. Real quick, what do you want?
Hey, brother, good evening. How you guys doing tonight?
Very well, thank you. What can we do for you?
Listen, I wanted to give you a recommendation if I could. I know you're you like the old joints and everything else like that. There's one's called Station House. They're amazing. They're off of Nebraska Avenue over in Seminole Heights as well, man. They're firefighters. They own it, operate it, and everything else. But a great spot. You would definitely not be disappointed.
So I almost went there yesterday because they've got really, really good Yelp reviews as well. But it looked anyway on Yelp like it was a food truck with no indoor seating. Is that the case?
Well, they have food trucks that they do catering for, but I believe on Thursdays and Fridays, certain days of the week, they do in-house where you could actually pick up and eat and everything else like that.
Okay.
My sister actually manages the place. She's brought it up a good while and everything else like that, man. So it's definitely recommended because I've seen it personally myself and tasted the food.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Like with as hot as it was at Adventure Island, we just wanted someplace where you could go inside, sit down and relax a little bit. And a food truck eating outside did not seem sexy. The Mo Better News is next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone presents the Florida Rock Symphony Summer Concert Series at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You want to rock? We've got your rock right here. And we're making it fancy with a symphony. Come see a live rock orchestra playing all the hits of Journey. July 17th, featuring American Idol finalist Constantine Maroulis, plus David Bowie. August 7th. You can see all shows starting at only $99. Tickets are on sale now at rutheckerdhall.com. Bust out your best tuxedo t-shirts and get ready to rock. For more details, go to thephoneonline.com. Special thanks to our sponsors, GTE Financial, going beyond money, and Famous Tate Appliance and Betting Center. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier crash at I-275 North has been cleared. We got reports of an accident off to the side at I-275 South and Jefferson Street. Crash reported right now. This is going to be Bush Boulevard East between 50th Street and 56th Street North. And a disabled vehicle is blocking the on-ramp right now, I-75 North at I-4. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Do rain or bugs have your car looking dirty? Well, Bubble Down Car Wash has you covered. They offer longer wash tunnels, powerful vacuums, and the friendliest staff. Check out bubbledown.com to find a Bubble Down Car Wash location near you.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí. Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever.
Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
A cat named Mo, and you know your AC never picks a convenient time to quit, so when it does, call the company Tampa Bay Homeowners Trust, Blue Bear Total Home Services. With a perfect 5-star rating and over 500 Google reviews, Blue Bear shows up, does the job right, and stands behind their work. Right now, you can get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month on a new AC system. Plus, get a Rude electric water heater for just $1,000 with any new AC purchase. Blue Bear, TotalHomeservices.com. The 5-star difference starts here.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Our American dream is ice cream. Red, White, and Bluebell is our strawberry ice cream loaded with strawberries, alongside creamy vanilla and blueberry ice cream with real blueberries. A full half-gallon of red, white, and blue ice cream. Feel free to celebrate.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Winn-Dixie supermarkets. Budweiser is turning 150 and America is turning 250. So we're celebrating big all summer long. Join us at Mugs at ICOT, Varsity Club All-American, and Slizzies for ice-cold Budweiser specials, patriotic summer fun, and your chance to win a Traeger grill for the ultimate summer cookout. Fire up the flavor, raise a bud, and toast to 250 years of America. Just look for the QR code at participating locations to enter and win. It's the All-American Summer, sponsored by 102.5 The Bone and Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's the final days of their American 250 celebration. Don't miss July 4th savings on 250 new Chevys. It's the Stingray 250 event. Plus, go see them on the 4th of July from 11 to 3. They have live alligator wrestling, bucking mechanical alligator, hot dogs, and special guest DJ, Plant City's own DJ Tyler White from Love on the Spectrum. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey, it's John Senning. You ever open your power bill and feel like you just got punched directly in the face because the AC is running nonstop and these power companies are out of control, giving you a bill that is only going to go up, and that's why you need to think about going with Flow Energy Solar. From Tampa Bay, for Tampa Bay, and they're going to help you eliminate your electric bill and replace it with a much lower solar payment. Go check them out at flowenergy.solar. That's FLO energy.solar and book your appointment. Make sure you mention that you're with The Bone, and they're going to give you $100 on the spot just for meeting with them. You've got to go with Flow.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with 0 down, plus make 0 payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put 0 down. Make 0 payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo better than this.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Garabo Beta News. Right now on Drew Garabo Live.
All in my continuing series of stories called I Have a Car and No Brain, a Tampa man was arrested in Plant City road rage incident. Another one bites the dust. According to Hillsborough County Criminal Report affidavit, the incident occurred around 1:30 p.m. on Saturday. Who's mad at 1:30 on a Saturday in the beautiful state of Florida?
This idiot.
Good Lord, you need to reassess your life. Sylvester Brown, who was taken into custody the next morning at a location on East 14th Avenue in Tampa. He faces one felony count of criminal mischief, causing $1,000 or more in damage, and one misdemeanor count of reckless driving. I happened to see some of the video footage of him in his white vehicle, I guess mad at another vehicle, swerving in and out to make sure that he stayed by this vehicle, and then ultimately when they were stopped in traffic getting out, and I believe he busted out a window or something like that. 1:30 on a Saturday afternoon in beautiful sunny. I happen to know that it was beautiful and sunny on that Saturday afternoon.
And you got some guy, thank God, who was running film.
Right.
Got this idiot.
And thank you for that fact. Yeah, the car behind him actually ran it, which is probably the only reason that he was able to be apprehended right there. Sylvester Brown, you dummy, you.
By the way, I forgot to tell you on Saturday night when I was driving that rainstorm, you got the scariest message on those little highway bulletin signs.
Go ahead.
Wrong way driver spotted. Use extreme caution in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
How does that even?
And you're not even safe pulling over on that in that situation because they could still crash right into you.
Damn right. Crazy.
How are people driving the wrong way in this day and age?
That's what I don't get, man.
Come on, pay attention, people. Idiots. Rays boast the best record in the American League East after 81 games, Drew. It's about time you started showing them the respect they deserve.
Already on it, man. Go Rays.
Go Rays. That's all you got to say.
Carl Crawford. Woo. Evan Longoria. Woo. Blake Snell.
Well, are you done with your mockery? Halfway through the season, the Tampa Bay Rays are where they hope to finish this season, leading the American League East. After 81 games, they are 48-33. That's the best record in the American League. And at 31-12, they own the best record in all of Major League Baseball. Let me tell you something about baseball.
Go ahead.
That's a son of a bitch betting on the Hard Rock app. I lost my ass on a couple of different bets.
You using Galvin Gambles? He hit every single one yesterday.
That doesn't happen always. One of his, and he'll tell you those aren't parlays. But I will play them as such. But no, it wasn't Galvin Gamble.
Oh.
It was just, going on AI and finding out who some of the favorite teams are and et cetera, et
Go
cetera.
with Galvin Gambles, not AI.
I told you about the time I was going to put a stack on Cincinnati on Father's Day. I was just feeling it and to win. And I said, no, I don't need to be gambling that. And they turned around and won. So now I'm chasing that supposed win. And there was one where I could have definitely made some money, but I pulled out early because it did not look good. And what you don't understand in baseball is literally, and a team can be down by 4 runs. They can load the bases, they can catch up, and then the bats are hot. You can go from a deficit in baseball to an insurmountable advantage with 1 inning left where you're like, damn.
Have you never watched sports before?
No,
these are things that happen.
Certainly not baseball. I did get lucky though. I put 700 on the. What did I put 700 on? I put 700 on the Angels, I believe. Well, I'll tell you because I needed a $500 win to recoup my losses.
Did you win?
I just want to make sure I know I get you who the team was. So this is what I did. Yeah, Dodgers to win. It was Dodgers versus San Diego. And what was great, and this is how you can manipulate, and I shouldn't be telling people this is my secret. So if you put a fat stack on one of the baseball teams, now if they go up early in the lead, the cash out is going to be tremendous. So I stood to win 1,200 on 700. All I needed was 3 to recoup my losses, and the other 2 was going to be gravy.
Right.
So Dodgers went up early by 3 runs. they offer. This is like the second inning. I mean, you got a lot of innings to go, lots of that. But Hard Rock offered me $1,070
to cash out.
To cash out.
I hope you took it.
So that means I recoup my $300 investment, and I make 70 bones on the backside of it.
Did you do that?
Goddamn right I did.
You should have.
Because I've also seen where they go down, those cash out offers, they can turn on a dime that. And all I really wanted to do, because I don't have $300 to waste on the freaking Hard Rock app. I got a kid, Drew.
What are you out there gambling for?
I know, because if I lost the 700, that would have been a G. I would have lost a G chasing after that 3. Man. Scared money don't make money, though, Drew.
I got scared money all day. I put $15 on Victor Hovland last night when Scotty took the lead, and I won $30-something today.
I didn't even open my eyes in the morning for $15. Man, get out of here.
Okay.
But I'm solving again. Yeah. And I just bet the $70 that I had on 2 parlays, and I'm sure. But this is the extra money. This is technically the house money I'm playing with now.
Okay. Explain that to the creditors.
A tale of 2 football players. Former NFL running back Chris Johnson reveals he has been diagnosed with ALS. He told this to ABC's Good Morning America, saying he had been diagnosed with the disease last year. He played in 2017. And was the former running back with the Tennessee Titans, New York Jets, and Arizona Cardinals. Once rushed for more than 2,000 yards in a single season.
From University High School in Orlando, Florida.
Yes,
CJ2K.
indeed. Said, we had hoped it was something else, but after thorough testing, they finally came down with the diagnosis of ALS, who used a speech-generating device to speak during the interview. Of course, it's Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease. Did you know Lou Gehrig did not die?
Of Lou Gehrig's disease? Yeah, it's weird. He died of Ty Cobb's disease.
Yeah, right? Come on, man.
Super strange.
That Ty Cobb was a bastard, though. He was an MFer.
That's what they say.
It's a nervous system disease that affects nerve cells that control muscles throughout the body and leads to muscle weakness and other symptoms that get progressively worse. So that is one football player who managed to stay out of trouble and ends up with ALS. Well, here's a tale of another baseball player, $1 million football player, $1 million bond for Detroit Lions player in the Tampa kidnapping and robbery case. You know this Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold's bond at $1 million during a pretrial detention. Arnold is charged with 3 counts of kidnapping, 3 counts of armed robbery, and 2 counts of conspiracy. He OJ'd himself because the charges stem from what prosecutors described as a revenge-motivated kidnapping and robbery. You were making a lot of money. You had a great job for playing the game. You could have replaced those items, son.
Had a great job because the update on the story.
Detroit Lions released Terrion Arnold after he gets bond in the Tampa kidnapping case. Yep. Hours
what
later.
An idiot.
I mean, how many players are, and Ian Beckles talks about this all of the time, the percentage of players that are fortunate enough to get to put on the helmet and play the game in a professional setting, and you throw it away. I mean, I know that they say, or he says, or the news reports say that he felt like at his Airbnb someone had taken about $100,000
Sure.
worth of stuff. Okay, you know what job you got, right? You know there's this thing called insurance, right?
Yeah.
You know there's a reason that you probably don't leave $100,000 worth of anything laying around in an Airbnb, right? I mean, be smart, man. Be smart.
You flushed your whole career down the toilet for $200,000.
Done. Idiot. So there you go right there. We're not looking for a lot of brain trust out of Detroit, are we? I didn't say that. Florida Highway Patrol was chasing down the 4th consecutive best-looking cruiser title. They're focusing in on the big stuff, Drew.
Yeah, it's very important that we have very sexy cruisers.
We do. I remember you texted me. We were going down the bridge one day after the show, and you're like, "Did you see that badass?"
It looked like a freaking sexy shark.
It did. This year's submission features the iconic black and tan pattern on a 2023 Mustang 5.0 GT that's positioned in front of the Skyway Bridge. It looks really sharp. It looks really good.
They gotta win.
Yeah, they do. do. The annual contest is held by the American Association of State Troopers, an organization that was founded here in Florida in 1989. I think we're going to take home that fourth consecutive title for sure. Florida McDonald's employee arrested in the shooting of a dad and daughter in a parking lot.
Oh, no.
This happened in Hallandale Beach, Florida. According to an NBC affiliate, the shooting happened when an 18-year-old Ralph Nkosi Blue III was waiting at the McDonald's where he works to ambush someone. Police said that when the individual arrived, Blue fired his weapon outside in the parking lot, injuring a father and his 11-year-old daughter who were in their car waiting for food. This is why I tell you, you have to get training. You have to get out to the range. I'm not saying it's got to be all American gunslingers. I'm not even on the payroll anymore. But I was out there shooting on Father's Day, and I know that they train well. I know that they're about safety and everything. And I'm talking to you criminals out there that want to go out there and do these drive-bys and these ambushing. Just because you're on the other side of the law doesn't mean you don't need to be properly trained.
That is true. You never know when you're holding someone up if that gun could misfire, and then you catch a murder charge.
Now you get, instead of an armed robbery charge, you got that, and you got that murder was the case that they gave you. Also inside the car were two other children that fortunately were uninjured. The officers arrested Blue and charged him with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. I don't know how you get without the intent to kill in there. Speaking of children and getting hurt, children airlifted to burn center after roasting marshmallows goes wrong. Oceanside, California, my friend. Several children and adults were at a backyard gathering when this is a cautionary tale for you 4th of July revelers out there, when a small outdoor tabletop fireplace that was being used to roast marshmallows flashed and shot flames at the children, igniting their clothing. Yeah. The thing is called a flick fire. It's a flame bigger than a candle and more portable than a fireplace. But, yeah, it looks like one of those contraptions that could easily have something happen to it. Due to the severity of the injuries, 2 children were airlifted to a burn center for specialized treatment. One of the children's fathers was also burned while helping and was taken to the same burn center by an ambulance where he was reunited with his family.
All over roasting marshmallows.
Well, they weren't doing it wrong. It was this Flick Fire product, which is fueled by 70% or 91% isopropyl. I said it right. Alcohol. The Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a warning against using Flick Fire tabletop fireplaces because of flame jetting and fire hazards. Right there. Yeah, exactly. You get just eat the marshmallow. I'm not a big. That's a s'more, right? You're roasting them.
Well, you don't have to do a s'more. You can just roast the marshmallow and then eat it.
Yeah.
But I'm only saying this because I learned the proper way to make s'mores after being shamed by one John Senning. You take your graham cracker. You have like a quarter of a Hershey bar. Put that on top of the graham cracker. Roast your marshmallow. Put that on top of the chocolate. Close it with the cracker, another graham cracker, and eat it.
And the heat from the marshmallow melts
everything.
Okay.
Perfect. Don't take the skewer and try to put it through the graham cracker and the marshmallow and the chocolate bar and the other side of the cracker and put the whole thing in the fire.
Well, what jackass was trying to do that?
Turns out everybody in the world knows how to make a s'more except me.
I don't even eat s'mores, but I knew that wouldn't be the proper way to do it.
Oh, good for you, Mo.
I'm just trying to help you out.
I'm an idiot who doesn't know making s'mores.
I want you getting there lifted on the 4th. The cause of death revealed for Lilo. Is it Lilo or Lilo? I can never get the Lilo.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch actress DeVay Chase, which turned out to be AIDS, HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I got to be honest with you. And there was a time when Giovanna was young, 6, 7, we sent her on some, or we submitted some audition tapes for certain things. I don't know that I would want my child, especially my female child, I don't know that it matters. My child put into the Hollywood system or the music system, film system, any of that, unless you were absolutely 100% able to be around them at all times, whenever or wherever they were.
I totally agree. When Xander abandoned his acting dreams, there was a part of me that was sad because he was really good at it and passionate. And the other part was like, thank God he's not going to have to do what people have to do to make it in that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that Bill Maher, that smarmy prick, had Kevin Spacey on.
Oh.
It's like, He's fawning all over him. Like,
listen, Spacey gave us some great roles.
No question.
Yeah.
He also got real creepy with kids.
Yeah, I think they were kind of like
young adults.
You know. And you got a little handsy with them. Okay, I'll allow it. You played John Doe in 7. You get a pass for me.
He was damn good in that movie.
Absolutely. That's just one of many roles.
American Beauty was very good. Baby Driver, he was good.
Baby Driver. A hilarious toss-off role in Baby Driver. Don't forget The Usual Suspects. Come
brilliant
on,
as Verbal Kint.
Absolutely.
That movie doesn't exist without him.
It really absolutely
This does not excuse him getting inappropriate with young adults.
Sure it does.
Oh.
I mean, what did they do?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Separating the artist from the art.
What roles have they got? Again, man, it was John Doe in 7, Drew.
Damn it to hell.
Let him play a little grab ass.
So gross.
I ain't mad at him. but I wouldn't want my child to be in a movie with Kevin Spacey. I am going to name you 14 Florida burger joints. I think you're going to know a few of them.
Okay.
That are supposed to be, and these are like independents, they are supposed to be, as the title says, that consistently beat the big chain.
Okay.
All right. Brooks Burgers in Naples.
Never had it.
All right, but they say it's they've been flipping patties since 2010, and locals swear by their no-nonsense approach to burger perfection. By the way, I don't think you know this place. I took Bowie, well, Melanie and I took Bowie out to, what the hell was it called? Damn it, it's like right going towards Newport Richie, not Savage Trace or Skeeter Town. I don't know.
Savage Tracer Skeeter Town. What the hell are you talking about?
It starts with an S, and it's like off the road, and they had all of these water slides and giant blow up things. What do they call bounce houses?
Oh, Savage Tracer. No, Skeeter Town.
I don't know. Somebody will know the name.
What
of
the hell? Is it that lagoon that's out there?
No. It was just like in like kind of an open field. They had like a pavilion and like a stage and
Safety Village.
No, it wasn't Safety Village. The hell was the name of that
pavilion? Off what road near Newport Richie?
Yes, it's off of is it 1954 or 19?
Slides.
Is 54 near Newport Richie?
54 is near Newport Richie.
Okay, it was off 54.
All right.
Hold on.
State Road 50. All right, I got pavilion near Newport Richie, water slides.
Give me the
Road
name.
54.
What names you got?
Savage Tracer.
You got to say it was a Savage Tracer. It wasn't Savage.
Sims Park?
No, it wasn't Sims Park. What the hell was it? Anyway.
Does anyone know what Mo's talking about? Please, 800-771-1025. Do they have a burger there? Is that what you're trying to say?
The food. And you can you find out you can kind of bring your own food. I think this was just like a 4-day weekend thing. $18 for a hamburger. 18 wings. 6.
Wait, what?
Six wings. $12. Who's paying $2 a wing? Who's paying $18 for a hamburger?
I don't know. You need to send Foodie Justice out there.
No. I did not buy any.
$18 hamburger.
Hold on. My
Newport Richie.
It's a big.
Got anything else? What else? What else can you describe it?
What Newport Richie? It had bounce houses and water slides this past weekend.
Water slides.
$18 burger
this past weekend. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Skeeterville. You are likely looking for Starkey Market.
That's it, Starkey Market. Okay, I was real close. Starkey Market, Skeeterville. Come on. What do you think they got out there at Starkey?
Hey, it's Mo Better News. Were you going to tell us Starkey Market?
Starkey Market, yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I stand by my contention that Starkey Market and Skeeterville ostensibly could be the same place.
Says you're likely looking for Starkey Market in Newport Richie. They hosted a massive weekend family event.
Yes.
Featuring live music, adult beverages, a giant kid zone packed with massive tropical wave slides, and $18 burgers.
Yes, that's where we were. $18, man. Ain't nobody trying to pay $18 for a burger,
That's
Skeeterville.
a lot for a burger.
It is. All right, Jack's Old Fashioned Hamburgers in Oakland Park.
Oakland Park? No.
No. Okay, yeah, you haven't been to Jacksonville, right?
I've been, but
Carolina Jack's. Palatka. Angel's Dining Car. I'm going to get one that you know.
All right.
A Winter Haven.
Oh, thank you, Lauren Chase. I think he's talking about Starkey Market. Winter Haven I've been to, yeah.
Andy's Igloo Drive-In Restaurant. All right. How about Pensacola?
Nope.
Jerry's Drive-In.
Never heard of it.
Man, damn. How about Gainesville?
Nope.
Max, you ain't been to Gainesville?
Not in a long time.
Max Drive-Thru. Fort Meade.
No.
John's Drive-In.
Okay.
St. Cloud?
Yes.
Mutts on 13th. Okay. I'm going to get one. Pembroke Pies.
No.
North-South Grill.
All right.
All right. Oh, Miami. No. Are You Hungry Grill?
Tell me the burger spot is on there in Tampa. THEE burger spot.
The Whiskey in Orlando.
Never heard of it.
DeLand Airport Restaurant in Gin Mill. I'm getting closer to Tampa. Nope, that's it.
No the burger spot?
No the burger spot.
Dude, it's in the hood.
THEE, right?
Yeah, THEE. I read about their burgers. I was like, I got to check this out. There's no way. Could this be the best burger in San Juan? Oh, you know who they quote on their website?
Oh.
These burgers have all the fixins, and they ain't playing. Orlando Davis, Wild 94.1.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean.
Orlando getting his name out there.
Their burgers on Tampa Street, North Tampa Street in Tampa, Florida, phenomenal. Not a lot of dining room space, not a lot of frills. Phenomenal burgers.
Well, I will tell you this: not going to pay for $18 for a burger on the way home. I stopped by Burger King on the way home from Skeeterville, and to try the Whopper that Gio has been bragging about incessantly. And you know what it tasted like?
Tell me.
A Whopper.
Oh.
Listen, I love the taste of a Whopper.
Sure.
I think it's a fine burger.
Yeah.
But the way he was bragging about it, and Johnny B tried it, and he was bragging about it. I think Pat was bragging about it. I couldn't wait. I ordered it with extra pickles cut in half, so they were forced to make it fresh.
Yep.
And I bit into that thing, and I go, yeah, it tastes like a Whopper. It's good.
What do you expect it to taste
Well, the way
like?
Gio was bragging about it, big
Gio knows a burger.
I think that's why they call him Burger Boy or Burger Bitch, whatever.
They don't call him Burger Bitch.
I call him Burger Bitch because that damn thing tasted like a Whopper, you bitch.
Whoppers are supposed to taste like Whoppers.
All right, but don't build them up, Gio. You owe me $6.
That's all it was for a Whopper?
I have no idea.
That ain't bad.
It was like 3 other orders. So
I had the cheeseburger Beyond Paradise while I was at Margaritaville in City Walk. It was the Beyond Burger
Yeah, that's what I was
with
gonna
their
ask you.
dude, phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
it gave me the sensation of eating a burger, and I'm off red meat until I beat this damn disease.
Right.
And so to have a burger sensation but not actually be a burger.
yeah,
Exceptional.
Melanie eats the Beyond Meat, and yeah, those burgers they're legit. They're legit. Yeah, I will every now and again. I'd substitute one if I didn't feel like doing 2 different grills.
You know what Melanie's got to try as a vegetarian is J. Luigi's Impossible Meatballs. Dude.
Where do you get those? At Publix?
J. Luigi, like the J. Luigi restaurant here in St. Pete.
Oh,
They've
okay.
catered a couple of our meetings at
Okay.
work. They're in St. Pete, and there's one in the Soho.
Well, she works at
district.
St. Pete, so I'll let her know.
You tell her to hit J. Luigi. It's a very interesting concept. It's a nice Italian restaurant, but it's fast casual with the way you order. So you order at the counter, you sit down, they come bring you your food. Their Impossible Meatballs are un-effing believable. So good.
All right, I'll let her know for
Thank
sure.
you.
And that's the Mo Better.
Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
If you are a teetotaler like me, meaning you're staying away from alcohol, but you still want a beverage that you can get a buzz from, I found one 2 days ago. And I'm here to tell you, it is strong and effective, 100% legal, and it's weed. I'll tell you what it is and where you can get it next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, presents the USA Soccer Watch Party Series. The biggest World Cup watch parties in Tampa Bay. Watch the games on a 20-foot big screen. Enjoy $5 Michelob Ultras and experience the World Cup atmosphere with pipe and drums, CO2 cannons, and more. Come together, cheer loud, and rep the red, white, and blue. Don't miss the next party on Wednesday, July 1st at 8 p.m. as we head back to Al Lang Stadium. Tickets for all events are only $10 and on sale now. Visit thephoneonline.com for more details. The USA Soccer Watch Party Series from Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a The Bone Traffic Update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Slight slowdowns on I-275 north heading towards downtown Tampa along with the I-4 interchange. Now I-4 east heading towards I-75. Definitely seeing some slowdowns there along with I-4 east heading towards Plant City. Bridge is still looking great though. They are running up to speed right now and accident free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims. And in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You know as well as I do that weather on the 4th of July can be a bit dicey. Is it going to be too hot? Is it going to rain? It'll probably do both of those things, but not inside Pin Chasers with 4 area locations and all day long on July 4th. BOGO, baby. Buy one game, get one game free. Go to pinchasers.net to reserve your lane right now or to check out their daily specials. But don't forget, BOGO all day July 4th. pinchasers.net.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
This summer, it's all about driving what fits your style. During the Make This the Summer Sales event at Jerry Ong. Lease the new 2026 Ram 1500 for as low as $499 per month for 36 months with zero down for well-qualified buyers. Or get up to $12,000 off MSRP. Now we're talking. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
It's a cat named Mo. For another Mo, Mo DeWitt in the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam happening August 8th at Side Splitters Carol Wood, Ross Padgett, Lee Cohen, John Charles Ragland, and J.J. Curry. And saving the best for last, though he won't go last because he's only got 5 minutes. From my show, Drew Garabo Live, it will be Drew R. Garabo. Oh, that reminds me, I'm hosting. It's Saturday, August 8th. Doors open at 4. Proceeds benefit the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Come out and have a laugh for a good cause.
Oh, say, can you save at Crown Nissan's Star Spangled Sales Event? Get big, booming savings across our new lineup, like a new Nissan Sentra, starting at $250 a month with only $46.38 due at signing, or a new Nissan Rogue, only $299 a month, only $4,069 due at signing. Don't miss out. Start shopping today at Crown Nissan, the better way to buy and service.
Call 727-341-5013 for complete details.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Get in on the action with Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa. Home to one of the world's largest casinos, Seminole Hard Rock Tampa has paid out over $2 billion in jackpots in the past year, featuring over 5,000 of the hottest slot machines and over 175 light action table games starring roulette, craps, and blackjack. Grab tickets to a show at the 1,500-seat Hard Rock Event Center. Your lucky play, only at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
In Clearwater Beach, when the sun goes down, the action heats up with AEW Dynamite Beach Break, live from the Baycare Sound. For the first time ever, AEW's summer tradition comes to Clearwater Beach, and bodies will be broken. AEW Dynamite Beach Break, live from the Bay Care Sound, Wednesday, July 8th. Tickets on sale now, starting at just $20 at AEWTIX.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, presents the USA Soccer Watch Party Series. The biggest World Cup watch parties in Tampa Bay. Don't miss the U.S. in the round of 32 knockout game. Wednesday, July 1st at Al Lang Stadium. Tickets are only $10 and are on sale now. Get the details at theboneonline.com.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Fair and Vera.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Typical summer weather coming up next couple of days. Any storms ending early tonight. We'll see lows about 78. Coming up on Tuesday, sunny early, a scattering of afternoon storms, and high temperatures will be in the low 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Yes, I understand that every life must end.
I'd been reading a lot of hype about Willie's Remedy, the THC beverage.
Oh, I'm a lucky man.
Endorsed, created by Willie Nelson. Very hard to find, by the way. They've got it in 5 milligram for babies and 10 milligram for grown-ups. And so beautiful. God, this song is so damn beautiful. It's a Pearl Jam song. But Willie and Lucas Nelson covering it. Oh. So I've been kind of on a mission to find it. You can order it online, but it's like $90. Total Wine and More has them, but good luck finding one in the Tri-County area. However, on our day of driving on Saturday, when Sarah and I were on our way from Orlando to Lakeland to Largo, I just happened to check Total Wine, and the Total Wine in St. Pete, 15 minutes from Largo, had the 10 milligram Willie's Remedy in stock. So I'm like, I'm going to pick up a bottle of that. Let me tell you, ain't none of them THC drinks get you high. You can drink like 3 of them and convince yourself that you got a buzz. A good pour of this Willie's Remedy chilled. Ooh, Nelly. Strong, delicious. Hard to describe what it tastes like. What does Willie's Remedy taste like? Crisp, citrus-forward blend of lemon, lime, and tropical fruits like passion fruit with light herbal, earthy cannabis notes and a slightly sweet finish. I'll tell you what, we have come so friggin' far when it comes to how we view THC products. It's amazing. You can go into a store like Total Wine and grab yourself a bottle of this stuff.
Did I say that I need
Unrelated completely. Maurice and I were just watching a video that I want to share with you. An 8-year-old kid, not 18, an 8-year-old kid was on a jet ski off Lido Key by himself. Now, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, probably still illegal for them to ride by themselves, but like, I could have handled a jet ski at 13 years old. You could have handled a jet ski at 13 years old. Probably shouldn't be doing it, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. An 8-year-old kid riding solo on basically a motorcycle on the water, that's an issue. And so Sarasota Marine Patrol pulled up on this kid. And here's what happened.
Where's your parents? Over here? All right, can you take me to them? Thanks. I'm going to follow you.
Can you imagine you're a dad and you see your kid coming up on the jet ski and he's being followed by the Marine Patrol? I'd just be like, I am his uncle. I will make sure he gets home to his father safely. Thank you. This dad doesn't seem like a genius. We're going to learn a valuable lesson in this video.
Oh, my God.
All of us together.
All right, so that was your son?
Yes, sir.
On the jet ski? What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that I really don't think that he's legal to drive, right?
Never, ever, ever make the cop's job easier by incriminating yourself.
Nope and nope.
You don't do yourself any favors by even talking to an officer without an attorney present. If you're dumb enough to let your 8-year-old ride a jet ski on the water, right? At least be smart enough to when the cops pull up, sir, I would like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate myself. If you're going to take me into custody, I request that I have a lawyer present. How hard is that?
Yeah.
This guy gave the cops everything they need to take him to freaking jail.
I know that I really don't think that he's legal to drive, right?
You're asking the cop. You're asking the cop. I really don't think he's legal to ride, right? Why would you make his job that much easier?
But we have been jet skis on the lake for the last few years. He's very proficient, but...
How old is he?
8.
8 years old? Okay, and you thought he was legal out here?
Yeah, but I just recently moved from...
14. You have to be 14 to legally operate a jet ski in Florida.
Right, and he's clearly been operating it prior to being 8, as evidenced by...
Couple of years.
Yeah, dummy saying that.
A couple of years. Don't be an idiot. Don't talk to police officers. It's that simple. They want to close cases. Not all of them are hell-bent on putting innocent people behind bars. However, you are making the cop's job so much easier by saying anything without a lawyer present. Say this word, lawyer. If you hablas español, abogado. All right? If you have broken a law or if you have not broken a law. Because a lot of people think, well, I've done nothing wrong. I should go ahead and talk to the cop because he's my friend. All they want to do is find the right suspect. They're not going to twist anything I say and try to get me. The hell they're not.
This guy clearly knew that he had done something wrong.
Correct. Maybe he thought, like so many people think, well, if I'm honest with the cop, he'll probably cut me a break.
All right, man, don't do it again.
Right. Oh, okay. Just you make sure I don't catch that 8-year-old out here again.
That's for your safety and his, sir.
Right. No, they want to take you to jail. They want to close cases. Do not say things to police officers. Thank you. 800-771-1025. I believe we got an open mic, and when people go through the trouble of sending one, I like to play it.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry my phone farted, but I wanted to let you know that in Southern California at least, they attempt to coordinate mental health services and education within the county services.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I would say, go back to the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page, and we've got a good little debate going about the unfortunate situation that happened in St. Petersburg where a gentleman was threatening self-harm, had a knife. His brother called 911. The cops came, and the dude ended up shot and killed. Shouldn't have advanced towards the police officers with the knife. Don't get me wrong. I fully appreciate and expect officers to defend themselves when they are in imminent danger. I just don't think that these cops needed to be in the house to begin with. We have got to do a better job of deploying mental health professionals when it comes to someone calling 911 for mental health reasons. That's all. Did you you know anything about the Supergirl legend? I know that movie took a big crap at the box office this weekend. All I know is that Superman came from Krypton, right? Landed on Earth. What's the mythology of Supergirl? How the hell did she come along?
I've heard this kind of discussed here and there, and it seemed like a couple of people were pontificating. I got to be honest with you. I never knew a Supergirl existed, and when I saw the trailers for the film, I although there were parts of it that looked interesting, aspects of it, I was asking myself, did anybody ever ask for a Supergirl movie?
No. No, they did not.
The appeal of Superman is that he's one of a kind.
Correct.
That's him, and
he's one
and done.
He's an alien. He somehow escaped the exploding planet of Krypton.
Yes.
Like Jor-El, his dad, Marlon Brando's like, I'm going to pack you into this little box. And he shot him towards Earth. And then something happened with the kryptonite, and now,
I guess technically you could say on the other side of the planet, somebody else was sitting their baby in a cocoon, too. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Supergirl, primarily known as Kara Zor-El, is Superman's biological cousin. In her most iconic and widely adapted origin, she grew up in Argo City, a surviving fragment of Krypton that floated through space. When radiation slowly poisoned the city, her parents sent her to Earth, where Superman trained her to become a hero, and the woke mob got the DEI hire that they were looking for.
That's a stupid origin story.
That is so dumb.
A fragment of a planet just floating out there surviving? Come on, man.
I'm going to go obscure on you and pretty much guarantee you won't know what I'm talking about.
All right.
No one's going to know what I'm talking about.
I accept the challenge.
2 words. Batmite. Do you remember Batmite? No one knows. Like, no one listening right now. Batmite. He was in a cartoon that I watched in the 70s or 80s. Batmite Saturday morning cartoon. He was part of, like, some other offshoot. Batmite, a classic fifth-dimensional magical imp and the ultimate chaotic fanboy of Batman. He is best known for his prominent Saturday morning cartoon role in The New Adventures of Batman in 1977.
No.
So I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
He was like a menace. Like, he was just a big Batman fan, and he would always show up and just ruin everything. I was such a Batman geek. I would watch any friggin' Batman that existed, and I think it was Batman, Robin the Boy Wonder, and Batmite. Stand by. I think I got it right here.
Greetings, Bat fans. This is Batman.
And Robin the Boy Wonder.
And me too, Batmite.
Welcoming you to the new adventures of Batman. Watch us wage our never-ending battle of good versus evil.
Cool. I can live with it.
The greatest array of villains the world has ever seen, proving that crime does not pay.
Damn right.
Get set for thrills and action. Join me, Batman.
And me, Robin the Boy.
They couldn't even get Casey Kasem to reprise his role as Robin like he was on Super Friends was my jam when I was a kid. Oh, my God, all those superheroes. Currently, Germany. Oh, Germany just took a lead. I was going to say currently Germany and Paraguay were tied at 1. Paraguay trying to pull off a huge upset. But it's not sudden death. I guess they play 2 stoppage halves. I don't know.
I can't deal with that. At the start of this series, I believe Spain was predicted to win. Is Spain still predicted to be the?
Yeah, Spain, France. I believe these. I think
they're still the high.
Are the top front runners? Yeah, but the U.S. We get past Bosnia on Wednesday. Again, don't forget big party down at Al Lang. Go join John Senning. We'll be broadcasting live at 4:00. This is going to be a great time, and the U.S. will play Bosnia, and we'll move on. We're in the round of 32 right now, where if you lose, you are gone, knocked out, dead and gone.
I'd have to put a stack on the good old U.S. of A.
Wouldn't be a bad bet.
What's Bosnia doing right now?
Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me take a look at the odds for Bosnia. So that would be Wednesday. I think the game, you'll be able to bet on it. Stand by.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What do we got here? World Cup. Tomorrow. Wednesday. USA is at minus 300.
Okay, wait, that could be good.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are plus 850. So, if you're feeling anti-American or unpatriotic and you put some grip on Bosnia.
I think I got to put the money on Bos.
How are you able to put money on a tie? I guess if it goes into stoppage time.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. This World Cup has me interested more than most World Cups have had me interested in the past. I don't know what it is about it. It just feels a little different. Maybe it's because we're at war. I don't know.
Or there's an app that you can bet on it now when you couldn't in the past.
I think you just
it's right there in your face, Drew.
Right out of the park. Why am I interested in this?
I'm telling you right now, 50% of the people talking about the World Cup, you take away the Hard Rock app, they're not listening or talking.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. In fact, you're dead right. In the nobody asked for this department, Rob Lowe has confirmed a St. Elmo's Fire sequel is in the no one wants that. My sister was the biggest St. Elmo's Fire fan in the world. I guarantee you she could give two craps about this.
We're now 30 years gone?
Yeah. At least, maybe even 40.
So, yeah.
No, it's 40 because it was made in 85.
Who the hell cares about these kids?
That's exactly it. It was Rob Lowe, Emilio, Andrew McCarthy, Demi Moore, and I think Mayor Whittingham, right?
Right, and don't forget Judd Nelson.
Judd Nelson was in St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh,
you sure about that?
Who had the poster of Michael Jordan in his?
I think it was Rob Lowe.
That was Rob Lowe. I think I got the Mandela effect. I thought that was Judd Nelson.
Hold on,
you're right.
Was Judd Nelson in St. Elmo's Fire? Yes. He played Alec Dewberry, an ambitious, straight-laced young political staffer. He did have the Jordan.
Yeah, he had the Jordan.
You're absolutely
poster.
right.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
and he played Rob Lowe played that saxophone.
No, good. He pretended to play.
Who needs that? Who even wants that?
Well, I mean, I don't think any of them realized anything. I mean, Emilio Estevez may be in politics, but that might be the end of it. I mean, Judd Nelson.
Like they were already on the verge of adulthood. We don't really. I'm going to say we don't really care about what these kids are doing with the rest of their lives.
You know what I remember St. Elmo's Fire for?
Tell me.
There was a go-to hot nymph babe in all of those movies. I want to say her name was Jennifer Wright. She was real pasty faced. She was blonde. She had the short cropped hair, and she had those lips. She played a groupie in Pink Floyd's The Wall. She was in she was a hot vampire in Near Dark, and she was Rob Lowe's wife. Remember the guy was kissing
Billy's
on her?
Wife. Yeah.
Billy's wife. Yeah, he's like, hey, that's my wife. Yeah.
Oh man,
Jennifer. She was gorgeous. I had a big major crush on her.
Jenny Wright.
Jenny Wright.
As Felicia Hicks, Billy's wife.
Yeah.
She was in, like you said, Pink Floyd, The Wall, St. Elmo's Fire, Young Guns Part 2, and a couple episodes of Matlock.
She didn't quite transform or work out like she hoped.
Correct. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
I'm here for all the gambling talk, man. with baseball, the WNBA, mixing in some soccer talk and hearing Mo's picks.
Don't
it
forget
makes it all
golf.
worthwhile.
Don't forget golf, dude.
Yeah.
We got golf. Here's what I miss from St. Elmo's Fire, the love theme, because I could play it on my Roland synthesizer. What a jam. Hey, thanks a lot for listening today. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Thanks a lot to everybody for chatting along in the YouTube chat. Appreciate you. Stick around for the replay of this morning's Mike Calta show. Then I saw on a billboard today, congratulations on 20 years in Tampa by Calta. It said it on a billboard, so it's got to be true. Stick around for the Mike Calta after show with Johnny B after that. JP will be on after that. Then Sending show. John's joints at 3. We'll be right back right here at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Make sure you check out our Instagrams. He is Cat Named Mo. I am DREWGARABO. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great night. Bye-bye. And take care.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone is making your summer a little more American-er. With the Hooters All-American Summer. Because there's nothing more American than ice-cold Budweiser and Hooters wings. Hell yeah! Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Whether you're watching the Rays or the World Cup, do it at Hooters all summer long and enjoy 250 Budweiser pints. Plus, join Mike Calta Friday, July 24th from 11 till 1 for a Bone liquid lunch at Hooters in Port Richey. Register to win a trip to NYC to see the Rays take on the Yankees. Details at theboneonline.com. 250 Budweiser pints and a trip to NYC from Hooters, Budweiser, and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Traffic both sides of the bay on the interstates are looking great, seeing just a slight slowdown. I-4 East heading towards Plant City. Now bridges, they are looking great as well. No accidents to report on, and they are running up to speed. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Usually when something sounds way too good to be true, it is. Imagine someone says you can cut your mobile bill in half. Sounds like a fantasy, but with Xfinity Mobile, it's the real deal. Because when you have Xfinity Internet, you can cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. No commitment. That's a lot of streaming, sharing, scrolling, and whatever else you can do with your phone. All for half the price and none of the commitment. That means you'll save big over Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Wild. Now, all you have to do is think about how you'll spend all that extra money. Call 1-800-XFINITY, go to XfinityMobile.com, or visit your local Xfinity store to switch today. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Savings compares one line of Xfinity Mobile select to comparable plans from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. Taxes, fees, extra, $30 monthly discount, limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply. Xfinity.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
When something goes wrong at your home, the last thing you want to do is juggle multiple companies. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Company. They take care of AC, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, all under one roof. They've been serving the area for decades with thousands of 5-star reviews and guarantees that actually mean something. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Looking for the best fireworks show in Tampa Bay? Celebrate America's 250th anniversary in style at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, Saturday, July 4th. VIP tickets include exclusive up-close seating with the area's best view of the fireworks, a delicious barbecue buffet, open bar, and live music before the sky lights up in red, white, and blue. Make this Independence Day one to remember at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Tickets are selling fast. Visit safetyharborspa.com today to purchase. Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, where Tampa Bay celebrates the 4th of July.
The American dream is alive and well at WeatherTight Windows. More than 30 years ago, WeatherTight Mike started his company with just $7,000 in the bank and a commitment to treating customers right. Today, WeatherTight Windows is one of Tampa Bay's most trusted names in replacement windows. Built on hard work, integrity, and customer satisfaction, this 4th of July, celebrate a local success story and enjoy the comfort, beauty, and energy savings with WeatherTight Windows.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Make this summer unforgettable at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Lawn tickets start at just $19.99 for select shows, including Train, Neo and Akon, Chicago and Styx, Leonard Skinner, and Toto. Get your tickets now at midfloridaamp.com. The path to a hands-on future starts here at National Aviation Academy, where curiosity becomes action